Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a tall angel just walked by. 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 There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
One, two, three, jump!
Wow.
Chiefs Kingdom. It's time for All Chiefed Up with your hosts, Steve and Mike Williams.
You're listening to All Chiefed Up, the best damn Kansas City Chiefs podcast in the kingdom.
Chiefs Kingdom, what's up, baby? Noah Gray here, tight end for your Kansas City Chiefs. You're listening to All Chiefed Up with Mike and Steve Williams.
Chiefs
Kingdom. It's time for the Saturday night tailgate. Too bad the Chiefs don't play tomorrow.
You kind of sounded like an old Southern Baptist preacher there for a second.
A Chiefs Kingdom, it's time.
Chiefs Kingdom, ha! It's time, ha! For the Saturday night tailgate, ha!
Football. I'm excited, Steve. I wish there was a game tomorrow. I wish we were tailgating for a game, but we're going to be tailgating on Wednesday.
So close.
This week, though. So we're going to tailgate again in 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
This is the tailgate before the tailgate.
The Wednesday night war room will be the Wednesday night tailgate.
Oh, yeah. We're about to put one on the Detroit Lions.
I'm pumped. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys,
pumped.
but no.
I'm pumped.
It's about time. Like, it's crazy. It feels like it's been forever since we last watched the Chiefs when they won the Super Bowl, and it was a beautiful moment.
Oh,
We've been riding that high for a while now, but it's time to get back at it and do it all again. Run it back, baby. Run it back.
We've been riding that high. It's time. It's time. We got 151 in the house tonight on a Saturday night watching Chiefs content, Steve. People are loving the Chiefs. Football is back. I hope you guys had a good day watching all the college football. I got to watch Kentucky play today, Steve. It was fun. First time seeing Kentucky. They beat the big bad powerhouse of Ball State.
Oh,
the pride of Nick Jones.
Prepped and ready to play them SEC actual powerhouses, right?
Take that, Nick Jones. We beat Ball State, baby. Hey, weak. Hey, but I will say, football's back. I taped the Colorado game. I want to watch them beat up. I heard they upset TCU today.
Oh,
look at that. Prime getting it going with Colorado. But I'm excited. I hope everybody had a good
already
day.
got it going.
I know. Hope everybody had a good day watching football. And I'm telling you, football's getting ready to happen for real. I'm excited. Everybody hit that like button for us. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Saturday night tailgate. Hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Click that bell. We would appreciate it. Steve, the big news today that we've seen, I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up on the screen for you. Oh, here we go. Pro football talk. The slapnuts Mike Florio himself has said, is Chris Jones trying to match or beat Aaron Donald? No. Nay. Here's the truth on where things stand while the clock is ticking loudly towards Thursday night. He goes on to say this, per a source with knowledge of the situation. I'm going to tell you who the source is really quick. The Katz brothers. That's who the source is. Okay.
Chris Jones agents.
Per source, the Chiefs have offered to replace the $19.5 million that Jones is due to earn in 2023 with what? $74 million over the next 3 years. Of that amount, Steve,
what?
70 is fully guaranteed for injury with a lower. Oh no, that 70 is guaranteed for injury with a lower fully guaranteed. So that's not too good either. That's an average of 24.67.
Weak.
$7 million per year less than the Donald deal. Jones, we're told, isn't trying to get Donald's numbers. We've already known that. In fact, he'd split the difference, which is what we said. The midpoint for the team offer and the Donald deal would be 28.17. That's exactly, Steve, exactly what we said. Chris Jones, he's worth 30. 28's a steal. The Chiefs are offering him 24.6. That's only 0.6 more, $600K more than Quinnen Williams.
I'm going to tell you something right now. This is exactly kind of what I thought was going on.
But is it true? It's slap nuts.
It might not be, but if it is, let's just say for fun, it's totally true. This is kind of what I thought might be going on. Brett Veach lowballing the hell out of Chris Jones. And Chris Jones is standing firm. That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? Because you could say, oh, it's not a low ball. 24 million is good. And he's offering him more than Quinnen Williams. But that's the equivalent of being like, hey, we'll pay you what Quinnen Williams does, and here's your some Reese's Cups, son. We're gonna up it. We're gonna up that Quinnen Williams money.
Here's a little hot dog for you.
Yeah, here's a hot dog.
We splurged. We got
with
a
little bit of relish,
brand.
a little bit of mustard. Mike just sneezed.
I had to sneeze, man. I couldn't even take it. The hot dog conversation had me
but for
sneezing.
real, honestly, like, here's the thing. I don't think Chris Jones wants Aaron Donald money. I didn't think that from the beginning.
Me either, man.
I think the first report that came out saying Chris Jones wanted $30 million was BS. I think Chris Jones wants to be paid like the second best in football. Is what I think, and not by a Reese's cup and a pizza. He wants to be paid somewhere in the middle of Quinnen Williams and Aaron Donald.
He does,
rightfully so. And Matt with the freaking 10 bomb, baby.
Matt with a 10 bomb. Catch-ups in the chat. Legendaries for Matt, who drops a 10 bomb to kick it off tonight. He says, okay, fellas, let's hear it. Veach is tripping if this is true. I think,
Yeah.
by the way, is it true? I don't know. I'm not going to take it as word.
Yeah, we don't know for sure. We don't.
I'm not going to admit it.
Just for conversation's sake, though, we're going to say it's true. It's just for we
Okay.
don't know that. We don't know that. But let's just say it's true. Hypothetically, it's
If
true.
it's true,
100% true. Brett Veach
being a
missed a
slap
mark. He's being a bit of a slap nuts. Like, how hard would it be to be like, Quinnen Williams making 24? Here's 26 even. Like, here's
Right.
26 million.
he said, no,
Like,
24.1.
nothing crazy. Yeah. Wait, like I said, it's like he wants to be like,
That's the worst
here,
negotiating
we'll
I've ever
pay
seen.
you what Quinnen Williams got, and we'll throw in this pack of Marlboro Reds, and
Maybe they hooked him up with that stogie he's smoking there.
I don't know, but
Chris.
I mean, if big if
You think
if
he
it's
gets the
true,
deal done soon though?
well, this is what I'm thinking. Here's the two different sides of this, Mike. When I first see it, and I'm like, they offered him 24.6, the whole 0.6 more than Quinnen Williams. I call BS, Brett Veach. I think that you got to do a little bit better than that. That's just ridiculous, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
You're talking about Chris Jones here. We're not talking about whoever. Pay him at least something worth his while above Quinnen Williams. Not just throw in the Pall Malls. Okay,
Hey, man.
The thing about it, man. But then I look at it from the other side. The positive side here is that if that's the case, if that's where Brett Veach threw this offer out at, and that's the beginning, we're in a good spot. Because
Right.
if you're offering 24.6, why in the hell wouldn't you offer 27? Because
yeah.
over 3 years, 4 years, that's going to be anywhere from $9 to $12 million difference.
Yeah, hey, it's only 3. They're saying this is a 3-year thing.
Right. So
it's about 3.3 a
maybe
year.
that has something to do with it. Maybe Chris Jones is like, nay, I don't want 3 years. I want 5.
Could also still be the guaranteed money. It said less than 70 million.
Yeah, that was
guaranteed.
BS too. I mean, if you're gonna lowball, you should at least give them like 90% of it, like guaranteed almost. You got to do something.
Hey,
Some kind of incentive here.
shout out to Matt though, the 10 bomb legendary.
Matt.
Everybody drop it in the chat for Matt.
Matt's a legend.
We also got Stephen James becoming a member, which
Heck
Steve
yeah,
O's
baby.
been a member for a while, but we appreciate you
He's
adding
still
on,
hanging in
becoming
there.
We got
a
a member.
What do we got here? We got a little Chris Wright action with the 5 gifted.
We got Chris
Appreciate you,
Wright.
Chris Wright. Make
Chris
sure
with
that
the
you
5
guys
gifted, baby.
make sure you guys have that gifting turned on so you can get one of those bad boys.
Oh,
if
they're
you
already
want.
gone. Julia is a member now. Diego, member. Mark, I'm not even wanting to try to pronounce your name, Mark. Mark S. We'll just call him Mark S. I don't want to get it wrong. Christy
Lucky Mark.
Cheney, Jesse Gillespie. Welcome to the ACU crew,
Heck yeah,
guys
baby.
and gals. Hey, what a good group. What a good group.
Yeah. You are now part of the best group on YouTube.
You're part of it.
Oh, the best
Hey,
Chiefs group on YouTube, baby.
You're part of it. Oh, we're getting hit with a copyright.
Little piebald action.
Little copyright claim. Thank you, Steve-O. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Chris Wright. You're
Heck
the man
yeah.
as always.
Catch-ups, legendaries in the chat for Matt, Steve-O, and the legend himself, Chris Wright.
Let's go with the
Let's
catch-ups.
freaking go, baby.
Again, by the way, we're throwing out more posters tonight, more ACU posters. So at the 100 like mark, poster, Nightbot. Nightbot's not on. Is Nightbot in here tonight? I haven't seen him.
He's working. I see it.
Haven't seen him blowing up the chat tonight.
Nah,
baby.
he's on it. He's on it, baby.
I'm going to Nightbot right now, and I'm going to have him calm down just a tad bit. I'm going to say, look, Nightbot.
He's fine. Leave Nightbot alone. Let him do his
Nightbot
work.
out here doing the Lord's work.
Let him do his work.
Nightbot actually triggered himself as a spam protection. That's
He
how
said,
crazy.
"Man, this Nightbot's talking too much. Spam."
Nightbot goes ham in the
No, but
chat.
for real. So I put up a poll right before we got started, guys. I know you've seen it. If you didn't, go look at it and vote on it. But basically, I just said, who's the slap nuts in this situation? If this is true, and it's $24 million per year, who's the slap nut? Brett Veach or Chris Jones? Surprisingly, Mike, with 110 votes, 56% of people are saying Brett Veach is a slap nut, which I believe is the correct answer if they only offer $24 million over 3 years.
Oh,
So right now, 57% is saying Brett Veach. Throw it in the chat, baby. Let us know why. If you think it's Chris Jones that's being a slap nut, let us know why. If you think it's Brett Veach, let us know why. Throw that in the chat, and we'll talk about some of those. Personally, I think if you're at 24 million, Mike, I think Brett Veach is a slap nut here. We know Quinnen Williams is making the 24 million. That's just kind of a slap in the face to Chris Jones to be like, here, you can have what you can have what Quinnen Williams got, and here's a pack of Skittles. We got you the sour Skittles though. The sour ones, they're good. Like that's just all there is to it. And if you guys, I just saw where rerun, hashtag poster. If you guys want to be eligible to win the posters tonight when we hit the 100 increments of likes, hit hashtag poster in the chat. Put it in the chat. That way you'll be eligible. That way Nightbot will know that you want one, and he might pick you.
For sure.
But yeah,
Nightbot.
I think that's where we're at here. Like Greg Bridges says, Marlboro Black, $4.50 a pack in Missouri, and that's what he got extra. He got an extra pack of Marlboros. I think they got to do a little better, man. And if you don't think that, if you think Chris Jones should have took $24 million, put it in the chat. Let us know why. I'd be interested to know, because I personally believe bit of a slap in the face to him. Like, we know that he's been generous enough to tell you he don't want Aaron Donald money. Look, guys, I know I'm not getting $33 million or whatever the heck it is. That's too stupid, right? Like, yeah. At least he's realistic. And we know he wants to be a Chief for life. He's talked about it before. So it's like, why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't you be like, okay, well, Quinnen Williams gets $24 million. He said he don't want Aaron Donald money. You could go very simple and split the difference, right? And you'd be around the $27 million mark. But no, they didn't even do that. They went even lower. Like $26 million would have even been reasonable. I think Chris Jones might have bid on $26 million if a big portion of it was guaranteed money. If they want to do 3 years, fine. But you better guarantee a lot of the money. But I think he deserves probably a 4-year contract. And yeah, man, the $24 million ain't going to cut it. That's just why have we been wasting all this time in the off season that he could be working with these young guys and actually working in a team format and getting better and getting our defense to start gelling, because we always know these Spags defenses are elaborate. They're very intricate. It takes a lot of time for these guys to gel, especially with all these new pieces. Why did we waste all that offseason time, Mike, over a couple $1 million? Like, what the hell? That's not on Chris Jones.
I don't know. Again, I think this is just a piece. This is another piece written by Florio, the slap nuts that's in everybody's bank account, trying to get everybody
right. It might not
fired
be
up.
true. It might not be true.
Right. And it's like, hey, it is what it is. I don't know if Brett Veach offered that. And if he did, he did. Well, it sounds like a Brett Veach move.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I don't know if it's true or not, but I would not surprise me whatsoever if that's what's actually going on. Like, I could see it 100%. Kind of been saying that this whole time. Like, I feel like they're not offering him enough guaranteed money, and I feel like they're a little bit under the mark that he wants to be at. So nothing crazy, but like I said, positive side, Mike, and you guys can let me know if you agree with this or not in the chat. But a positive side is, I feel like if that was the offer, was $24.6 million per year, I think we're going to see a deal done soon, because I feel like Chris Jones is okay with $27 million. I think he'd be okay with that if you gave him a good chunk of guaranteed money. So yeah, if they're that close, it's a lot closer than people thought they were going to be, right? So I feel like something can get done. Like, we might see this happen.
Yeah, I think it'll get done pretty soon. The Chiefs may go ahead and put in that 2-game exemption too. I mean, you might have to get them up to speed. Whatever. You don't want them to come off.
Like
you
I
don't
said,
want them to hold out all summer and then come back in and hurt
like I said, if there's
something.
truth to this story, that is not on Chris Jones, that he has to sit out for 2 games. I feel like that's on Brett Veach for being just a little bit too cheap. But we don't know if it's true.
If that's
or not.
true. If it's true.
If it's
I personally believe it was leaked by the agent.
Yeah, possibility.
I think the Katz brothers did it.
Blake the Snake with the 5 bomb. We appreciate you, Blake. Thanks for the support, my man.
Snake.
Love the name, by the way. I know we say that every time, but Blake the Snake.
How
baby.
did Blake the Snake Jr. do in his football game?
Yeah, you have to let us know about Blake the Snake Jr. Did he tear it up out there? He knocked somebody out. Throw some legendaries and some ketchups in the chat for Blake the freaking Snake.
Blake the Snake Roberts.
Man. Yep.
Julia says Nightbot listens to disco. You might be right. I think he listens. Jeez, I don't know.
I don't think Nightbot listens to
jazz.
I don't think
maybe.
Nightbot listens to actual disco, but maybe he listens to like the Clash, like when they started getting weird and they started doing Rock the Casbah and stuff. Maybe he listens to that. It's like a mixture of punk rock and disco.
Good album, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
I will say this. Kevin says Mike and Steve getting worked up over a Michael Florio made-up story. Well, nobody's worked up, Kevin.
No, we said if it's true.
Yeah, nobody's worked up.
If you heard that part where we were like, let's just save for conversation's sake, it's true.
But I will say this.
Disclaimer.
There's nothing to talk about, so I mean. Well, I said,
There's
like,
not.
okay, Well, point is, like, we don't know if it's true or not. Like, maybe Florio will tell the truth. Maybe he's really got it. Like, we don't know what's not. Like,
Florio's
so just
slap nuts, but that doesn't mean he's
to
lying.
just write it off as being completely false. I mean, that's
It's
kinda
more
weird,
info
too.
than we've got the rest of the time. That's
Right.
one thing. Like, it's been so hush hush. We've not
Like,
really
I will
known
say,
what's going on.
you got to take everything with a grain of salt, but
This is the first time that a reports came out with actual numbers in it. So I mean, yeah, we're gonna speculate.
yeah, the numbers, man. That's all we wanted was the numbers, right?
What's this cat talking about? Who you calling a fool, Hiram? A biff? You're a biff.
He's talking to people. I don't know. I guess he's fighting in the chat. Maybe he told somebody to stop.
Y'all gotta chill. We can't be fighting. We can't be fighting. It's almost time for the first game of the season, baby. It's time to start
out.
loving. It's time to start loving each other, being happy, because we're gonna go back to back.
Right. Cole says, how about regarding the Slapnut shirts, having gray, white, red, and yellow ones available? Side note, mine fit perfectly. Thanks, guys.
Heck yeah, baby.
I don't know. Steve, do we have other colors available? I don't know how it works.
Heck, I don't know. Let me go look. I'll tell you what's available. Merch.allchieftUp.com. Type that in the search bar here, and it pulls up all these shirts. Let's see what we got, Mike. Where is the old Slapnut shirt? You're hanging out here somewhere. It's hiding from me. Here we go.
The old Slapnuts.
In the Slapnuts. Ooh, it's only available in black. Yeah, I'll look at that. I'll see if I can get some different colors.
We'll fix that.
Yellow, yeah, I might have to redesign it if it's going to go yellow. I think the reason why there's no yellow or gold shirt is because the logo's in that color. So it would be,
Right.
So I'll take a look. I'll see what I can get done.
Right. Joe E. Chiefs cannot overspend on Chris. They need space to sign Creed, Smith, Tranquil, etc. This is a common misconception, Joe.
Yeah.
Joseph Joe E. Chris, right now, he's not eating up cap space because he didn't report. But when he reports, it was supposed to be 19 to 20 something.
19 and a half, something like that.
19 to 28 million after all said and done. You can save money just by signing him, just by restructuring. You're going to have more money to sign Creed, to sign Smith, to sign Tranquil, etc. As you've said, that's how it works. It's not that we only got X amount of money and then you can't give it to, like, it's not, it does not work like that. Caps keep going up. Money gets rolled over. It works like that. Chris Jones is making too much money now. He's in the last year of a contract. Like,
Right.
if you give him more, essentially long term, less come in the first few years, depending on how you write that up. It actually frees up money. That's just a common misconception. Everybody keeps saying that. Chris Jones' money has nothing to do with Creed's money or anybody else's money.
It really don't. And I mean, like I've said
The
before,
only person taking less money besides Kelsey is Mahomes. Those are the big
Right.
guys that's not eating the chunks, and they're allowing the other things. If Kelsey really wanted to be a jerk, he could hold out. He could be
Right.
doing the same stuff. I mean, he's getting vastly underpaid. The Chiefs just vastly underpay people.
yeah,
I mean, Mahomes got a pretty good contract, but they still got Mahomes to take a good contract too.
it's
so-
crazy to think about. Like, if you look at Mahomes' contract compared to, say, Justin Herbert,
Herbie,
if you look at Herbie Hancock's and you look at Mahomes, you wonder why you can't have way more people paid at a good salary on the Chiefs, because I mean there's so much of a difference there. And then you look at Travis Kelce not getting paid. Travis Kelce's now the third top paid tight end in the league because
who
of
was
TJ
the
Hockenson.
slapnuts that got the big contract the other day?
TJ Hockenson.
Hockenson hadn't even played the entire offseason. This dude's nursing like a hammy injury or something.
Hey, I don't know. He's good, but
Why do everybody vastly look? The NFL is just a bunch of franchises trying to catch the Chiefs that overpay everybody to try to catch them.
right, and that's where Brett Veach steps in. And he's like, you know what? You can keep overpaying, but I'm going to pay these guys what I can, and we're going to do this.
Right, but it's not always good.
No.
Like, you're seeing it kind of get lowballed a little. But if reports
Yeah.
are true, if
Is he the fourth highest paid, Chris Wright? So it's George Kittle, TJ Hockenson. Who's the third one that's paid higher than Kelsey?
is it Mark Andrews?
Nah, surely not.
I don't know. Kelsey should almost.
I
get
thought
paid.
he was the second highest paid
Kelsey
up
should
until TJ Hockenson.
almost get paid wide receiver money. Not like
Well, yeah.
full wide receiver
I
money,
mean, he
but
could. He could want that much and it be valid.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So
This is a common misconception too. CJ not honoring his contract.
Oh.
It's just how it works.
Yeah. Well,
just how it works.
That's just
You can't
everybody
really
does
be-
this, right? It's not a thing. You have to think about. You got to think about it from Chris Jones' perspective. Like he's getting ready to go into this season as potentially the best defensive tackle in football. You got one guy making $33 million per year. You got a guy that's younger than him and not as good as him that just signed for $24 million a year. You got another guy in Deron Payne who's not quite as good as Chris Jones yet, and he's getting paid $94 million over 3 years. And then Chris Jones is like, "Oh, I'm supposed to take $19 million this year, and I'm the best defensive tackle in football? Nay. Let's redo this. You guys got to extend it.
It's the nature of the game, man.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
And again, if you hope you trade him off, what are you getting out of him? It's definitely not helping us this year.
Darren Waller. I forgot about Darren Waller existing. I can't believe they paid that guy that much.
But yeah,
If he
definitely
plays a full season of football, I'll be amazed.
Darren Waller.
Oh, Darren Waller. We're going to pay him a bunch of money, and he'll play 3 games. Have a hammy pool. The Giants love getting those guys that just can't stay on the field. You know it? Hey, but there's 300 people in here right now. Please take a second to hit that like button for us. Also, if you're new to the channel, we appreciate you hanging out. We are the most fun Chiefs chat there is on YouTube, on anything. It's whatever it is. Just hit that sub button. Hang out with us more often. Everybody's awesome. And we're going to be doing this a lot this year. We're going to do a couple live streams, a lot of video podcasts, a lot of shorts, all kinds of content for you guys. So definitely hit that sub button if you haven't. Plus, we're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers before the season ends. So we're just getting started on the season. We're sitting at what? Right at 11.8, I think. So we got a long way to go. So do us a favor and hit that sub button if you haven't.
Hey, we're at 111 likes. We're about to give away a poster, baby.
Hashtag poster if you want to be eligible to win a poster.
Hashtag poster. We're going to give you about 5 minutes to get hashtag poster in the chat. Spam it up. It's time for you guys to win a poster.
Well. All right, let's talk about the opening matchup real quick. It's the Lions and the Chiefs on Thursday night. We're going to hang the banner, baby. Hanging the banner. Yeah. They're going to be on a high, but they got a reality check real quick. New year. Lions are out here to kick our ass because they're young and good, and they're on the national stage right now, and they can knock off the defending champions. How better to start their season? So they're going to be gunning at us, right?
Yeah.
So the Chiefs got to be ready to go. And I think that they will be, though. I think they will answer the call, and I think they'll win this game, Mike. I do. I fully believe that. Even if Chris Jones don't play, I still think they can beat them. I saw earlier in the chat, and there's no way I could go back and find it now, but somebody asked what other legitimate offensive weapons the Lions have besides Amon-Ra St. Brown. Well, there's quite a few, actually. They're very young, though. Well, first of all, Jared Goff can be a weapon. It's not saying he is all the time, but he can be.
Right.
I mean, he made it to the Super Bowl with the Rams. Put up, 54 points on the Chiefs that year?
Yeah.
So he can go off if he wants. But they got some young talent on the team. I don't know how much playing time they're going to get, but they got what's his name? Gibbs. What's his first name? Jameer Gibbs. Yeah, they got him in the draft. I think he's awesome. Crazy athlete. Definitely somebody I thought the Chiefs might try to snake just off pure athleticism. So he's going to be good. And then they have David Montgomery now, so he'll be getting the ball a lot. He's a decent running back. Let's see. Sam Laporta, they drafted him, so we'll see what kind of tight end work he gets. Let's see. Who else they got, Mike? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't know much.
They're not like the craziest talented team in the world, but they are very young and up.
They're on the come up, like for real.
Yeah. Definitely can't take them lightly. So there's that.
I'm trying to get Nightbot to work.
Nightbot's
he
crapped out on you. He crapped out on you. You were talking trash on him, and he said,
"Yeah, he's being a slapnuts, and he's not like
he's working
doing anything normal.
He's doing his thing. I see it. He said, "Smash that like button. It's free."
No, I'm trying to get him to do the poster.
All right, good deal.
He's just being kind of a little slap nutty tonight.
Happens to the best of them. Nightbot's falling into the Mike Florio crowd, you know?
Yeah, he is.
He was just trying to hang out with the cool guys, and it rubbed off on him. I see a lot of score predictions in the chat. We'll have an actual score prediction Probably on our. How are we going to do that this year, Mike? I know we're going to do tailgates the day before the games. So,
Okay.
are we going to do our like score predictions and stuff on the tailgates, or are we going to be doing video podcasts and releasing that kind of stuff beforehand? What do you think?
I don't know, man. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think we probably just.
What do you think?
I don't know. We'll probably do that on the tailgates.
Yeah. So we'll give our official
Probably.
score predictions, but I think something around what Lewis Cutbirth put up looks fairly right to me. 37-20. What did he say? 37-22.
37-22.
Something like that sounds good to me. I don't think that will completely blow them off the field. Just
Right.
it'd be nice if they did, but I think they'll win comfortably. I think as long as they show up to play, I'm
Yep,
good with it.
for sure.
Gil with the freaking 20 bomb. What a legend!
Gil,
Says, hey crew, good to see everybody. Good to see you, Gil.
the legend. I called him the Levid, whatever that is. The,
Levid
legend.
legend.
That is Gil.
Yeah, man. Gil, we appreciate you, man. You're always supporting, and it means a lot. We appreciate you for real. Throw some legendaries and some catch-ups in the chat for Gil. A lot of them. Heck yeah, baby.
Lost where I was. Nightbot's really going at it.
Is he going to announce a winner for this poster, or is he just...
No, we're letting people get hashtag posters.
Oh, okay, I thought he was on strike. I thought you were like, Nightbot, let's do this thing. And he's
No,
like, no.
he's just kind of
Nightbot joined the union.
right. We're just letting it go. See what old Nightbot's doing.
I see, Jeremy, you said that the Chiefs will win, but they won't cover. What's the spread right now? I don't even know. They released that already? They got that going?
I'm not for sure about the spread. Does anybody know it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to look it up right now.
Look it up, man. Look it up, fellas.
Right now, let's see. The Chiefs are a 6.5 point favorite at the moment. They'll cover.
Oh.
I got them covering if it's 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah. He thinks that they won't cover, though.
Okay, Nightbot's rolling at 10:33. So hashtag poster. Hashtag poster. Nightbot cannot be stopped at this point.
In 1
at
minute,
10:33.
Nightbot's going to ape.
Nightbot is going crazy. He's going wild.
Who gets it, baby?
Nightbot's going crazy. Man.
Yep. What's up, Eric? What's up, Doug? I see you guys coming in the chat.
Did Missouri and Kansas win today? I think Kansas won today, right?
I don't know,
I'm
man.
sure there's some Kansas fans in the chat.
Let me tell you something. I did not watch one freaking minute
Steve
of college
forgot
football
that
today.
today was college football. He just forgot.
Man, I woke up and I've just been on the go all day, and it was like, oh crap, it's football season. Like, what happened? It's nuts.
Yeah.
And it was like 100 degrees out here in Kentucky, so it didn't feel much like football day.
True.
Did Nightbot pick somebody?
Nightbot just picked.
Eric Olson.
Eric Olson
Hey,
has
check
won
that
the
out.
giveaway.
Eric Olson's been supporting the channel quite a bit lately. It's funny how Nightbot's like, here's some good karma, Eric Olson. You win a poster. See how that
He
works?
also-
You put the
also
good juju out there in the atmosphere, and it'll roll
Eric
back
Olson
around.
didn't talk crap to Nightbot, so maybe Nightbot sees what we write about him. What if Nightbot's like, I will never pick people that tell me I listen to disco?
He said, I'm never going to pick Julia because she said I listen to disco, and she says it's rigged every time.
That's pretty funny.
Man.
Oh, 5-bomb from Matt. He says the Chiefs historically don't cover.
No, you're
Don't
right.
do it.
You're right, Matt. I feel like the Chiefs never blow a team out. Like, even the teams they should, they just never do it. I think it's an Andy Reid thing. Like, I feel like last year we saw him put his foot on people's throats a little bit more than in the past. And I would like to see that progression to where Andy just gets a little bit and a little bit more cutthroat. Because I feel like the Chiefs could really do some damage if they just had like that killer mentality sometimes. I feel like they slow it down a little much in the second half sometimes.
Sorry, I'm sending out some stuff to Eric. Here.
Eric, you won the poster? Make sure that you email allchiefedup@gmail.com. Give us the shipping address so we can get that to you. Yeah, you did miss us ripping Veach a little bit, if that's a true story. That's what we were saying. If that story's true and he really only offered $24 million, then yeah, Veach, don't slap note it up, man. Come on, do a little better.
Don't be slapping the nuts, Veach.
A slap of the nuts.
Cheaper says Nightbot's under contract. He is. His contract runs out the end of the year, so if
He's going to hold out if we only offer him 24.
If I only offer him 24, what do you offer a Nightbot?
I don't know, man.
24 squirts of WD-40.
Is he like R2D2? Is Nightbot like that kind of a bot?
Yeah. He says, yeah, John says he wants a raise. I mean, he may. Raphael says Chiefs by 14. What's up, Raphael?
What's up, man? Yeah, Chiefs by 14. See,
that'd be
that's
a
where
good
I'm
one.
at. I'm somewhere around that. I think that's about where we're at here, in my opinion.
I'm more of the Chiefs by somewhere between 6 and 10. I mean, that's about as good as I can go. The Lions are a good team.
They
you
are.
don't want
They
to
are.
overlook them.
Well, like I said, man, you can't overlook them, and they're going to be gunning at us, man, because, like I said, they're a young and up and coming team. They're on the national spotlight. They can knock off the Super Bowl champions in Game 1 in front of the whole world. So of course that's what
Nightbot said Nightbot is tired, yo. I got to chill.
I saw it earlier. Nightbot's got a mind of his own these days. We got to
He's
slow
so
him down.
tired. Look
It's starting
at
to
him.
scare me. AI's getting a little bit out of control. I feel like Nightbot's going to come to life and like
Nightbot actually is kind of, what's it called? He's an adaptive AI. So if you talk to Nightbot, he can write you back, apparently.
well, that's kind of creepy. I don't like it. 183 people have voted in the poll we have up right now. I'm going to close that out at 10:40. So if you haven't voted on that yet, please do so. It's who's being a slap nut by a deal not getting done at $24 million per year. I put $24 per year.
$24.
I did.
That was the next.
Everyone knows
offer.
what it means. But anyway, right now 54% say Brett Veach. So make sure to vote on that if you haven't yet. I'd like to see as many people's opinions as possible there. So yeah. Doug, are you out, man? Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Do.
I always think
Okay.
it's funny when I can hear Mike typing in the background. He's like, I think of that little Kermit meme where he's just like
Sorry.
going crazy and typing. Or it's a GIF, I think. That's you.
I'm sorry.
Chiefs KT with a 2-bomb says Jameson is gone. Chiefs by 20. Yeah, Jameson's suspended for how many games?
What did he do?
Betting.
Was that what that was?
Yeah,
He
a
was
lot of them
betting,
got
huh?
a lot of them got hammered for that, man. You know, playing the old fan duels in the locker room. That'll get you. That'll get you every time.
Zachary Trainham. I'll get the name right in a minute. Stephen Mike, y'all been seeing Stephen A. Smith has been riding the Chiefs Woody.
Recently, he always has something bad to say. Now, big ass forehead. Zachary, baby, he ain't cutting Stephen A. no slack.
Lay off the weed.
Weed.
What is going on? Riding the wood.
He is riding the wood. I thought that he said something slap nutty the other day, like the Chiefs aren't a dynasty and blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
he
blah,
did
blah.
say that, man.
Now he's climbed on the wood. Now he's all horned up for the Chiefs.
Chiefs got everybody, got him a gas station boner pilled up, fellas. That's how it
did.
works. Torrance, good to see you, Torrance. He says Veach can play games with the secondary and the wide receivers, but not the D-line.
Yes.
Not CJ. Don't F this up, man.
Yes, Torrance, baby.
Torrance. Hey, give a legendary for Torrance. He
Yeah, throw
sees it.
legendary in the chat for Torrance.
Torrance gets a legendary. I mean, he can see it. All these other slapnuts can't get it, but he gets it. Torrance
Get it
gets
done, baby. I mean, if you're going to offer 24.6 million, offer 26 and be done with it, and let's just see if we can make it happen. Like, why are we being cheap? Like, I know everybody could say all they want about, there's other contracts and blah, 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 blah. But when you really think about it, if you're going 3 or say even a 4-year contract, the difference between 24.6 and 26 is not even $2 million. So that's $6 to $8 million difference. And you're causing all this over $6 to $8 million. Do you realize Brett Veach, Clark Hunt, all of them, they wake up in the morning and they piss $2.6 million in the toilet.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing. It's nothing to them.
Right. Jeff says, like many rumors, not sure what to believe simply because Chiefs are one of the, if not one of the most tight-lipped.
This is true, too.
Yeah, you're right. We said if. This is all an if. This is a...
It's a big if because Florio reported it, Dan Thompson. So it's a big if. It's Mike Florio
reports
we
it.
all know he's he likes to slap at the nuts.
We're guessing it's probably the Katz brothers. We're guessing it's probably the agents.
Yeah. Could be.
We'll have to see, man.
I mean, if they only offered $24 million and I was the agents, I would leak it.
Why's Nightbot just on here begging for attention today?
I mean, here's the thing. Nightbot, chill. Here's the thing. He's on here humble bragging. I see what he's doing. He's like, hey, I work hard, guys. Like, look at me. Look at me. I'm Nightbot. But no, here's the thing. I forgot what I was talking about. Nightbot just screwed me completely up.
I don't know. What
we got to do something. We got to do something about this.
Nightbot's he's an adaptive AI.
I can't have him on here throwing me off my game, baby. But yeah, Florio, he's a slap nut. He's been known to slap some nuts, so we don't know if it's true or not. Oh, I was saying, if they did only offer $24.6 million to Chris Jones and I was his agent, I would leak that too. Because Chris Jones has been getting hella backlash off entire Chiefs Kingdom, talking about how this guy is selfish and he sucks and we hate him now and he needs to go. He's not a team player, blah, 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 blah. Running this dude's name through the dirt. And yeah, I would leak it too. I'd be like, oh, really? It's Chris Jones' fault? What about your all's GM y'all love so much? He's over here trying to pay him a pack of Skittles on top of Quinnen Williams.
Right. Hey, if it's true, it's true. If it's true, if the Katz brothers reported it and it's 100% true, it kind of makes Brett Veach look like a cheap. Now Brett Veach has got to come to the table and be like, uh-oh, Chiefs Kingdom can't blame Chris Jones anymore. I got to step it up.
Right. I'd be interested to know what some people think about. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know some of you guys have really been hard on Chris Jones. First one that comes to mind, no offense, Lewis Cutbirth. You're the man. We love your support. Put it in the chat, though. Do you think this changes? Does this change your opinion? Because you've been pretty hard on Chris Jones. So if they only offered him 24.6.
Lewis has been in here all night saying Brett Veach has offered him the best contract ever.
Oh, has he, Adam? I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Lewis is all on Veach. Lewis is a Veach lover. He's feeling Veach today.
Lewis.
I just don't think Lewis likes Chris Jones. I think that might be what it is, man.
He said, come here, Brett.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Now, let me know. Does that change your mind at all? Like, do you think Chris Jones should be like, yeah, that's cool. I'll take 24.6. Anyway, we got Eric Olson with the freaking 2-bomb. He says, if true, makes me think something will get done. That was my positive of this, Eric. I think you came in after I said this. But when I look at the positive side of it, if they're that close, something's getting done. I have all the faith in the world it will. So I'm right there with you, man. Appreciate the 2. Thanks for the support. Gil with a 10-bomb. Gil's tearing it up tonight, baby. Gil with all the support. He says, did the agents lose money too while CJ's holding out? I think they don't lose money. I think the agents get like a percentage of what the initial deal is, right? So like it benefits the agents to hold out to try to get the most money possible, right?
Whatever Chris Jones signs for, he's probably getting they're probably getting 15, 10%.
I don't know. I have no idea what kind of percentage they take, but they take a percentage of it somehow, some way. So I think that, yeah, they're going to always try to get as much as they can. But I don't like I said, if the story's true and they only offer 24.6 and I'm Chris Jones' agent, I'll leak it and I tell them to wait. I tell them to hold. Like we've been saying that we think the Katz brothers might be leading him astray. We've been saying maybe they're giving him bad advice, this and that. But if you look at it from this light, are they?
This could also just be completely made up by Florio just trying to start trouble. Like he's that guy.
Possibly. Hey, legendaries, catch-ups, nukes in the chat for Eric and Gil. We appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the support. Lewis says Veach is not a slapnuts, but he's because he's offering what he thinks Jones is worth. Do you think that Brett Veach really only thinks that Chris Jones is worth, a case of Busch Light more than Quinnen Williams? Do you think that's legitimate? Because if it is, and I was Chris Jones, that would piss me off even more.
Yeah, that's a little bit disrespectful.
I'm just going to say, I'd be like, dude, I'm the best defensive tackle in football right now. I was voted top 10 in the entire league by my peers because I went off last year. and you're gonna act like I'm only worth what Quinnen Williams is worth. This guy that's way younger than me and doesn't perform like me.
But Lewis also says 27 to 28 is fair.
Okay, yeah, that's more like it, Lewis. I think that's fair, but I think do you think Brett Veach really thinks that Chris Jones is only worth 24.6? Surely
If
not.
he does, I think that's where the big
If he does, I'm gonna send him a slapnut shirt in the mail.
Right. Javi with a
Javi
super
with a
sticker,
10,
bomb.
baby. Appreciate you, Javi.
Appreciate you, Javi. Hey,
Thanks for the support, my man.
I tell you, but you know what the one thing I hate about Florio, by the way, besides he's a slap nuts,
Hey, look.
he's got us talking about Chris Jones again. We're always talking about Chris Jones lately. I'm tired of Chris Jones.
Chiefer 65 Tots Power Trap, a member for 4 months now. We appreciate you, my man. Also, does a great job on the mod duties. We appreciate you, brother. I'm going to go ahead and close this poll because I said I was going to do it 5 minutes ago, but I'm going to end it.
Please.
211 votes. 56% say Brett Veach is being a slap nut if it's at the $24 million mark.
If it's true.
If it's true, I think 56% of you are correct. I do. That's just where I'm at. If it's true. I don't want to be calling Brett Veach a slap nuts 100% because I don't know if this is a true story. But if it is, Brett Veach, don't be a slap nuts.
Yeah, don't be a slap nuts, Brett. Bretty. I think he's fine. I mean, it's one of those things where I just think it's going to get done soon. I really do. Chris says sports agents generally receive between 4 and 15% of the playing contract, 10% to 20% of the athlete's endorsement contract.
So they make a pretty good little chunk of change. Then.
Yeah, they do. That's why they want those. I just
Probably
watched the
want them high-profile clients.
the Johnny Manziel documentary. Remember the agents whole trying
Mike,
to get him in the first round?
I told you it was good, and you told me that this can't be good. And it's good.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I want to know? There's 319 of you in this chat right now, or watching, I should say. Maybe not all in the chat. But if there are any first-time watchers, throw that in the chat. I'd like to know. If you are a first-time watcher and you're a Chiefs fan, you love the Chiefs, love Chiefs content, hit that subscribe button for us, please. And take 2 seconds, hit that like button. When we get to 200 likes, we're going to give away another poster. I think we're probably about, 150 maybe? I don't know. I haven't looked.
We're 144.
Okay. So, yeah, when we get to 200, we'll throw out another poster.
Cole Keller, remember, for 3 months. Cole says, could it be that Brett Veach is taking orders from Clark Hunt with these lowball offers? I don't think Clark Hunt gets in the business.
I don't think he gets involved in it. A lot of people have that misconception, which I think it's a misconception. I just think that, first of all, we all agree too that Brett Veach is the best GM in football. And yeah, he does do some questionable things sometimes, but he's doing his job. And I think that Clark Hunt thinks that he's the best GM in football. And from my experience, obviously a whole different industry, but in all my management experience, you hire people and put them into places because you don't want to think about it. You want them to do their job. You want them to do. You trust them to do it right.
I don't think Clark is
right. So
micromanaging.
I don't think he does. I don't think he gets involved. I think there might be times where he does, but I think 99% of the time it's Brett. Do what you do, man. That's why I hired you. That's what I think. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. He might be one of them annoying micromanager type guys. You never know, but I don't get that vibe from Clark.
I'm kind of with Scott too. Check this out. He says, I don't think Brett could give Taylor 4 years, $80 million, but only give Jones 3 years, 24.
See, that's pathetic. Well, absolutely pathetic. I never even thought about that.
So that would be, 70.
Okay, I understand that, but you're paying Jawan Taylor $20 million a year. And no wonder Chris Jones is a little bit pissed at a $24 million offer. I mean, let's just be honest. He's like, you're paying the freaking right tackle that can't run block almost as much money as me.
'Tis true.
Wow. Yeah, I never thought about that, Scott. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, man. Aaron, holler, first-time watcher, usually just listen to the podcast the next day. Aaron,
yeah,
appreciate
baby.
you, brother.
What's up, Aaron? Glad you're in here, brother.
We've noticed a lot of our regulars that watch the podcast don't really watch the live. We've realized that a lot of the live users like live, so we'll see them across everybody. We'll see them watching Cole. They'll watch RGR, but a lot of people don't really just watch lives. We even posted that post. Steve, and said, "Do you guys like to watch lives?" And lives was
most people like long form videos the most.
Right. People don't really like lives, but it's a way to get in here and we'll talk with you. And we'll
Yeah. We
acknowledge
just
you
like being
guys.
interactive. We like being interactive. So, Jeremiah, I saw it earlier. He asked, "What's up, Jeremiah?" By the way, earlier he asked when he'll get his first touchdown. Justin Ross. Now he says Justin Ross is catching his first touchdown against the Lions. Do you think that Brett? Do you think that Justin Ross is going to dress? Think it's a possibility some of these seven receivers don't even dress for the game.
Didn't Brett come out the other day and said they were going to be him doing sub packages, basically?
Which could be red zone. So Jeremiah could be correct.
Yeah, he could be.
I mean, after that catch on that fade in the end zone, I'm all for him being on the red zone packages, right?
Dude,
hey, Matt Cooper, what's up, my man?
Matt, first time watcher. Good to see you,
baby.
Matt. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to get in the chat, man. We got awesome people. Everybody's cool. And we appreciate you watching. You should hit the sub button, hang out with us more often, man. It's a good community. ACU crew's a fun time.
Kurt says, Chief fans, why does Sport Track and Over the Cap have the team over the cap by $3.5 million right now? It's a good question. I haven't even looked at it. Well, we did know.
I haven't really dove that far into the cap right now.
Right. We did know. I'll go look at it really quick. We did know that the Chiefs were going to have trouble signing their all their stuff. You know what I'm saying? All their practice squad and stuff.
Right.
But Chris Jones does not have his cap counting towards our cap right now, his salary, because he didn't report. Let's see. What do they have? Yeah. They've got the Chiefs' total cap number right now in Sport Track as an estimated minus $2.1 million. Estimated cap space all minus 3.6. So they do have us over the cap almost $4 million on Sport Track. I don't know what goes into that, man. Isn't it crazy, though? Their total, all the Chiefs' total cap, $224 million. It's insane, dude. These dudes play money on another level.
Hey, T-Bone says he feels like Clark spends more than his daddy did on free agents. The Chiefs always seemed really cheap in the 90s and 2000s.
That's true.
Very true, but it goes by GMs too. Like I said, I think the GMs get full control of managing the team. That's their job. I'm sure Clark and them have a little bit of say in what goes on, but I don't think they really do. I think the say that they get is who they hire. Like they know how they spend, they know how they do. Like when they brought John Dorsey in, they knew he was going to get them in cap hell because that's what he does with every team he goes to. I think it was just that, how can we get a competitive edge fast? Like that's the decision that Clark made then, right? Like John Dorsey will get us up to speed quick, but we might have some cap problems later. I mean, it's just like a give and take kind of thing. Did
John Dorsey draft Johnny Manziel? Or Dorsey was Baker Mayfield, right?
Yeah, he was Baker.
Boy, they got some bad quarterbacks going.
He'll take some shots, though. He don't care to do that. I like this by Jeff Stever. I hope I'm saying that right, Jeff. But either way, this makes a lot of sense. Obviously, if Brett Veach came out straight out and offered a big amount, then Jones would turn around and be like, hey, we'll take a little bit more. Like,
right.
I know what you're saying, but you think that's what Brett Veach's angle is here? 24.6, so you can talk me up to the 26, 27. That makes sense. But if that's the case, I'm sure that Chris Jones' team shot back a number by now, right? Wouldn't you say? Like if that's been the thing, wouldn't his crew come up and be like, hey, 24.6 ain't gonna cut it, but we'll take 27 million per year, or we'll take 26 million per year if you offer this much guaranteed. I'm sure they've shot something back. But no, you're 100% correct, Jeff. Brett Veach has to start low.
Maybe Veach started low. Maybe Veach was like 20. He just starts at Quinnen Williams. Let's just say per argument's sake, he starts at Quinnen Williams. He goes a little above Quinnen Williams. And let's say let's say CJ's like, okay, well, my first counter offer is going to be maybe close to Aaron Donald. Not fully Aaron Donald, but I'll say 30. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is, and they just haven't budged. I think they'll start budging. People keep thinking that Chris Jones is going to hold out and this and that and everything else. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jay? Good to see you, my man. He says it's Pacheco 100% to start the year. I think so. The fact that he got in and even, took a couple snaps in the preseason, I think he'll be there. I think that's been his goal the whole time, to be ready to go for game like week 1. I think he will be. Will he be on a pitch count? Possibly. I think he'll start, but Clyde might end up with as much work as him by the end of the day. We'll have to wait and see.
Clyde. I'm sure everybody's gonna love that.
Shh. Hey. Shh. Don't talk about Clyde.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's gonna love that one. Hey, shout out Matt 5-bomb. He said, "Let's talk about
Matt,
this parlay: a Kelsey TD, a Pacheco TD, Mahomes 325, Ross 50+ receiving yards feasible."
Dang, I don't know, bro.
I would go
tough.
with Kelsey TD, Mahomes 325. I would be iffy on the Pacheco, but I'd give it to you. I think the Ross 50 yards plus is
That's
the
what's
one I'd
gonna
be
do
out
it.
on.
Now, if it was Ross scores a touchdown, I'd probably feel better about that than 50 yards receiving.
Yeah, me too. I'd almost say he ends up with the day like 2 to 3 catches for like 30
That's
yards of the touch.
That's
maybe.
a tough one, Matt. That's feasible, yes, but very. I would lean towards unlikely for all that to happen.
That's a crazy parlay, dude.
Yeah, that one's tough. I wouldn't bet a lot on it. If you want to try it, give it a shot. But
Right.
don't go.
Thanks,
don't,
man.
Don't
Everybody
get
throw
too crazy.
legendary for Matt.
Heck yeah.
Des the Gym says, any updates on Snead? There's
Not a
been none.
word.
Now, they did say Andy said everybody practiced the other day, so he's back to practice.
He's got to be ready to go. Maybe they've just been being overly cautious with it. Like
Maybe so.
We talked about it, and we were like, man, there's something more going on with this. And like we took that angle and talked about it. Cole from How About Those Chiefs did the same thing the same day. Like our great minds think alike. Okay, y'all
Right.
quit saying that Cole didn't steal nothing from us. We didn't steal nothing from Cole. We just both had a good idea. But I think that it's just been some swelling. I think they've just been being overly cautious with it.
Same. Is Wharton 100% to start the year? He's practicing. Everybody's practicing, even Kadarius
Yep.
Toney. So it's looking like everybody,
Man,
but I would say
it'd
some of
be
these guys are on a
really-
pitch count.
It'd be really, really nice to see everybody 100% ready to go for week 1. That's
That'd be
ideal.
pretty nice, man.
I mean, you can't ask for more than that. So let's just cross our fingers and hope.
Steve, who do you think gets the first touchdown for the Chiefs? If
That's
you
a
had
very
to
good
guess
question.
right now, who do you think will get the first touchdown for Kansas City in the 2020? Is this counted as the 23 season or the 24 season? I always forget how they do it. The Super Bowl's in 24, but the season's 23, right?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so strange.
Chiefer, thanks for hanging out, brother. Have a good night. Let's see, man. That's a good one. That's a good question.
Oh, wait. Ray says Rashee Rice gets the first TD on Thursday.
That's possible. I'll tell you what. The first touchdown for the Chiefs, you almost have to go Travis Kelce, but I'm not going to pick Kelce. We'll talk about it more in a minute. 5-bomb from Steve-O. What's up, Steve-O? Good to see you, brother.
Steve-O with a 5.
Says, holy crispy cojones, boys. Just get the deal done. That's right. That's damn right, Stephen James. Just get the deal done. Let's get it done. Over.
Get it.
Do what you must.
Steven gets ketchups in the chat, everybody. Ketchups in the chat. Jay Cruz with a 2-bomb. Carne asada and tater tot nachos.
Whoa.
Quit, Jay.
That
I would
sounds
like to
good.
have that. That sounds really good. You're in here just really making me angry right now, Jay, telling me things I can't have to eat. On the way driving home, I went to Steve's house today. We went over to Steve's. We put together a trampoline for his girls. They had a good time. And the baby, I don't know if the baby will get to play the trampoline much because the girls will probably just break his foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna advise Dom against getting in
Right.
there with the
Let's
girls.
not do that. But the girls seem to like it. Took us only about 4 hours to set up a trampoline. I don't know how that happened. Thought it was going to take forever.
It's
they'll
3
use
hours.
it. What? They're going to use it like 4 times and be done with it.
Nah, they'll wear it out.
But yeah, on the way back to get ready for this, I was talking and I was like, dude, you know what I really want? I want some burn-ins. I don't feel like we got enough when we were in KC a few weeks ago.
Well,
like
we
only got
didn't.
to try the Pigwitch thanks to Andy, and then we only had Zarda. That was it. Everybody else was closed on Mondays. Lance told us that Monday is restock day in Kansas City, so everybody closes super early.
All the
or they
bigger
won't even
places
open.
were open, like Q39 and Jack Stack and stuff. But we were trying to go off the beaten path and eat some stuff we hadn't had yet.
Right.
Because we're fat and we're food connoisseurs, and we're going to try it all, eventually.
For sure. Okay, well, let's go down the list and see who people.
Hey,
we're back
Jay.
on the.
Legend for the 2. Everybody put some ketchups and legendaries in the chat for
Jason.
for Jay and Jason with a 10 bomb.
For sure. Jason with a 10
Hey,
bomb.
don't forget
Jason,
about Steve-O with the 5. Legendaries.
yeah,
for
Steve-O with
too.
the 5 also. Legends. Legendaries in the chat for Jason as well. I want to try to pronounce the name. Is it Sayulon? Is the J silent? Sayulon. Let us know. But he says Isaiah Pacheco will have the first touchdown for the Chiefs. That's a good one. I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah,
brother.
I forgot. That's what we were
can give
talking
you
about.
that.
Hey, Jason, not only thanks for the 10, because that support's awesome, and we freaking appreciate you. But
More
he
than
got
you know,
me back,
buddy.
He got me back on track, too, and sometimes that
He
takes
did.
a lot. So good job, Jay. Let's see.
Shout out Jason, by the way. Legendaries in the chat for Jason.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you who's going to get the first TD, and everybody's heads are going to just freaking explode.
Oh, no. Wait a second. On the count of 3, let's say ours together so we don't
All right.
influence each other.
I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
I cheated. I didn't say it with you. But we wasn't
what
on the
was
same
that?
page.
Why did
We
you
wasn't.
cheat? Why
'Cause I didn't say it with you.
Everybody put some thumbs downs in the chat for Mike wussing out right there, not doing what he was supposed to. He suggested it. You freaking suggested it, and you bailed on me.
I couldn't do it. You know who I think it's going to be, though?
Hey, slap nuts in the chat for Mike right now. MVS.
Hey, call me a slapnuts. You're going to call me a slapnuts after this, too. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to have the first touchdown.
Oh, dude, you know he might, and everybody's just going to really.
I'm telling you, this dude, he just, even when he played last year, like the first 5 games when he was healthy, he had like 5 or 6 touchdowns. Andy loves going to him at the goal line. I don't know what it is. I think he just trusts him to not fumble, maybe.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes it's a little improv.
And I'm
BS
sorry.
passes, you know.
Everybody doesn't like it, and I'm sorry, but I mean, he's on the team and he's going to play. I think he'll get it. Let's go down the list, though.
Hey,
Jeremiah says Kelsey.
Jason, thanks for the 10, brother. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the 10, brother. Appreciate it. T-Bone says Pacheco. Jeremy Goad says Mahomes runs it in. That's pretty cool. Okay. 70 Schwinn says Jarrett
That's a
McKinnon.
big time possibility.
That's a pretty good one, too.
Yeah.
Lewis, Sky Moore will have the first. That's
I
pretty
almost
cool.
said that, Lewis. I almost said it, and then I was like, you know what?
Jeff.
I just had that weird MVS
I
feeling.
see you, Jeff. Jeff says
Jeff.
CH.
Hey, Jeff knew. He's on the same page.
Jay Cruz says bomb to Justin Reed. Jay, did autocorrect get you? I don't think oh wait, does Justin Reed pick it off and run it back? Is that what we're doing? Okay. T-Bone says Pacheco, Jet, or Kelsey. Okay. Dez says Sky.
T-Bone, you cheated. You can't pick 3.
Monique. Good to have Monique in the chat. Monique
up, Monique?
McClure, glad to have you here. And she says MVS Steve, she's on pace with you.
Hey, she's on my team.
So's
Monique
Kathy
knows
Welch.
what she's talking about.
Kathy
hey, these
with
ladies
the
know what they're
MVS.
talking about.
Steve and the ladies just they're on the same wavelength today.
Yeah. On that
Par run
MVS
TD.
wavelength.
Richie says a run TD. I don't know who Par is. Is it supposed to be Pacheco?
Probably
Is it
Pacheco.
autocorrect? We're having some autocorrect problems tonight. Sky with the first TD says Brenda. Tony says Brian Gales. Now that's a name. He's going to be in a pitch count.
I would love to see him be out there and actually play and not be on a pitch count. That'd be great. I just want him to be
Dean.
healthy this season.
Dean says MVS. Chris Wright says first TD rhymes with Kelsey. Smelsy. We'll get the first TD. Greg says
Chelsea.
Blake Bell. Blake Bell's going out on a limb and
That's
saying the
crazy.
backup,
Like, I feel like if you bet
the
on
third
Blake
string
Bell,
tight end,
if you were to bet that Blake Bell would be the first Chief to score a touchdown this
you're
season,
going to get like
and you hit
20
it,
grand.
you should be rich afterwards. That's all I
Yeah.
got to say.
Find that
Them
prop
odds.
bet, put it on there, Greg. And if you win, share your winnings with the channel. We appreciate you.
Hey, Gil says Jarek McKinnon.
Gil says, oh, I like that.
Richie says LOL. Bolton. Hey, what if Bolton picked up a fumble or a pick and scored first? That'd be cool. I love Nick Bolton, so
That'd
I'd
be
be
pretty
alright
cool.
with that.
Rob says Kelsey with the first TD. Rob, good to have you in here, brother. Trevor says the defense is going to get the first TD.
I've seen that a lot.
A big
But
defensive
I
guys
think
here.
if you play the odds, Mike, and you're like, who's most likely to score the first touchdown for the Chiefs? It's obviously
me El Travidor.
Travador's
El
probably
Travador.
going to get it.
Travador's going to get it, and we're going to see a lot of El Travador this year. James says Ross. Eric Olson, after the poster win tonight, goes with Rich James, bitch. That's a good one. Nobody's saying Richie James. I like
I've seen
Richie
a couple
James.
Richie James. I've seen a couple.
Richie is a shake and bake kind of guy. Like he just gets open.
I think Richie.
Richie's just
Man.
open.
I think Richie's going to surprise some people. I do. I think he's going to have a good year.
Is Richie James? Is he the new? Who's the receiver that went back to the quarterback and he always made it famous? He was like, I'm always open. Was it T.O.? Was it Ocho Cinco? Who was the one that always said that? I'm always
either
open.
one of those guys could have said that, so who knows?
Richie James is the true. He's always open, I bet. Lewis, come on, bro. Quit.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Barbecue
Some good
pulled pork nachos.
They're so good. They're
Those
so
are just
good.
top notch right there.
Man, there's a place.
Who's got the best barbecue pulled pork nachos in KC?
Because I want to eat.
I want
them.
people to know.
Well, there's a pizza place in our town, and they have.
I know
what
you're gonna say.
They make the homemade chips, and then they put pulled pork, and they put all kinds of stuff on top, and they give you like a jalapeno jelly, like a pepper jelly, and they also give you a garlic aioli to dip and some barbecue sauce. Dude,
Those are delicious.
Dude, I want some now.
Me too.
What is that
Should
place
we go
called?
there
Boomba's?
sometime this week?
Boomba's.
Let's go to
We're gonna
Boomba's this week,
Pizza.
Steve.
Boomba's Tap House. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna
Let's
go
go to
get it.
Boomba's. Why not? We'll have a business meeting there.
Yeah,
We need to have a business meeting anyway.
100% tax write-off for business.
And by the
lunches.
way, next Thursday, the game, or this Thursday rather, was supposed to be the members only. But the members only
we
will
need
be
to pick
pushed
a
back
different
a week.
day. We need to pick a different day.
Just want to
Yeah?
push it
You
back
just want to
to
do the second Thursday?
I think so. Members only. So if you're a member, and by the way, Steve, why don't you put up a new poll and ask people to vote what you would like to win? Do you guys want something autographed? Do you want a piece of memorabilia? Do you want some ACU apparel? Do you want just random Chief apparel? I'm kind of curious what people want this time. We've given away an assortment of goodies. We've given away wall art, wall decor. Chief Kelsey got that, by the way. I'm kind of curious though. That'll give us a little bit of time to secure the bag too, because we haven't really got nothing planned.
How do you spell memorabilia? Having trouble.
Memorabilia.
I spelled it wrong. It's okay, guys. Don't laugh at me. It looks funny. It's not right. You're not helping.
I don't know. Memorabilia.
It's one of those weird words, right?
I'm gonna figure it out. It's MEMOR
Uh-huh.
ABILIA is what I would think.
Dude, I got it.
That's
I had
what I
it
would
right.
go with.
I don't think it is, though. It keeps having the red line under it. Like, no, nay, nay. This
Oh,
is not
no.
memorabilia.
Maybe I screwed it up. Who knows? Okay, so Jeff has now answered our pulled pork question. He says LC's on Blue Parkway. We stopped at LC's, and it was so packed we couldn't order.
We couldn't even get... We were on a time crunch, so...
And we couldn't even park. We had to park in a ditch.
Yeah, we couldn't stay, though. I wanted to. It smelled great.
Oh, Jason also writes back and says, Sajulon. Sajulon. I like it. The J is not silent. The J is actually very Jewish.
We tried to get too fancy with it.
Hey, the J is actually very Jewish, according to Jason. Julon. I like it.
Let's see.
I like it.
Oh, what are we doing? Signed memorabilia, ACU merch. What else?
How about just Chiefs merch, Chiefs stuff?
That's what
like,
the signed memorabilia is.
No, like a normal, like a Chief hat, maybe just a Chief shirt. You know what I mean? Signed
Chiefs
would have a
merch.
signature on it.
All right. I'm just putting out some random stuff. If you want other, just put it in the chat.
Yeah. Prime Parent said I beached you earlier when I didn't go with you. And then Jeff said I was a failed wingman.
Yeah, I agree.
Jay
with
was
you,
right,
Brad.
though. Jay's right. I just couldn't do it, Steve. I couldn't. Like, when you said MVS, it threw me off. You can't be spouting off MVS and me say Clyde Edwards.
You guys are all spelling, besides the guys that are just joking around, are spelling memorabilia the way that I spelled it, I think. But it kept telling
That's
me
the
it
way
was
it's
wrong.
spelled, I believe.
It had the red squiggly marks under it saying, no, you're wrong.
That's weird. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, brother?
Oh,
Said,
Midnight.
no, Steve, you can't spell.
Midnight says, I was thinking Clyde also. He's pretty dangerous in the red zone. You know, they like to feed him, man. Dean says, I am the only CEH fan. Dean, You are the self-proclaimed CEH fan club organizer and president. And I don't know if anybody will sign up for it here. Like, everybody in our chat kind of hates Clyde. I think it's a little unwarranted, you know. Clyde, he tries.
Yeah. I mean, he might be.
Look, if Clyde was a restaurant, you know how like McDonald's, what's their logo? What's their or like Burger King, what's their motto? Like,
I'm loving it. No, it's
I'm
McDonald's.
loving it. McDonald's.
Have
Okay,
it your
cool.
way. Have it your
Have
way.
it your way. Burger King. Clyde's would be, I try, guys. Come on. Help me out. That's what Clyde is.
I tried.
Brian says he's going to have a first groin spasm. Hey.
Chris
might
Jones
be
probably
horned
having
up
a
out
growing
there.
spasm.
Probably so. Kevin says, Mike, he lost a game fumbling, trying to run out the clock. Yeah. I mean, everybody fumbles. Pacheco
That was
fumbled like a
rough.
fool in his first few games.
That was
Wait,
rough,
when was
though.
that? Pacheco started fumbling like halfway
Look,
through the
man,
season. Yeeks.
Like, that was just a really bad, inopportune time to fumble the ball. He cost us the game
Yeah.
to the Ravens, bro.
Hey, Oladokin throws a pick on a screen pass with 30 seconds left, and he
Well, I mean, they
ends
could have
up
knelt the
back on
ball
the-
out. I mean, it wasn't his fault.
I know,
That was
man,
bad
I'm
play
just kidding.
calling. Just kneel the ball down. I'm just kidding. It's preseason. No one cares. Stephen
They call
James.
me El Travidor.
El Travador. We always give it an El Travador. Anybody that asks for El Travador, ye shall receive El Travador. Dusty Moose Knuckle. What a name.
Dusty
What
Moose
a
Knuckle.
name, Dusty Moose Knuckle.
Have yourself a day, Dusty Moose
Dusty.
Knuckle.
Special teams is getting that first TD, says Dusty Moose Knuckle. Is it going to be a kick return? Is it a punt return? Is it a blocked kick return to the house? Only Dusty Moose Knuckle knows.
Is it a fake where Tommy Townsend pitches the ball back to Butker and Butker runs in? He hurdles a guy.
Butker hurdles the
360,
linebacker.
does a little spin move, and then he high steps
Oh.
into the end zone, Dion style.
And we call him King Butt for the rest of his life. That is what may happen. Brian Parris says Drew Tranquil with a pick 6.
Hey, did you guys watch the new
That's a good one. Brian.
franchise episode? Did you
Dude,
watch
I
it?
meant to watch that last night. I didn't get to
Hey,
watch
they
that.
they really zone in on Drew Tranquil and his
Drew?
move to KC and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Is that why Julia said she liked his family? I seen her write that in the chat.
Oh yeah, yep.
Drew Tranquil,
Three
good guy.
kids, beautiful kids, cute wife. Like they're just they're like the good family. So
Steve,
really
don't-
all
Don't be flirting with his wife.
No,
on
I'm not.
TV.
not my type. Not my type. But
What's
anyway,
that mean?
just
What's
I mean,
she
she's
look
pretty.
like?
She's
Can I
pretty.
see a picture?
I was
Can I
just,
bring up a
I was
picture?
just being nice. I was saying he has a beautiful wife. I was trying
I'm
to be
bringing
nice.
up Drew
and
Tranquil's
you get weird.
wife.
Why you make things weird, bro?
I'm just wanting to know.
Anyway, I was just saying they're like the little all-American family, and it was nice to get the behind the scenes on him because he's the new guy, and yeah, man. You also noticed that the Chiefs really wanted Drew Tranquil, like they were all about it. So,
Who isn't? Drew Tranquil's a flat out stud, baby.
well, what's
Like,
funny
he was
is
one of
they
the
were
only players on the Chargers I ever like.
well, it's funny because they were talking about how things didn't go as planned. They ended up having to move to Kansas City and play with the Chiefs, but the report was that he actually took a less contract with the Chiefs to go there. That the Chargers actually offered him more money, and they were acting like we wanted to be in Los Angeles, but things happened. No, that's not what happened. What happened was you wanted to win, brother. So you packed
yeah,
up your
he
little
did.
family and you brought them to Kansas City because you wanted to win.
Baby. You wanted to win. Oh, so they have 3 children. 3 kids.
I
Okay.
talking to the wall.
No, well, I'm just saying I didn't get to watch it, so I don't
You were
know
too
exactly.
busy focusing on trying to make me a weirdo when I wasn't being weird.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Drew Tranquil's wife, she's a 15 out of 10, by the way. Congrats, Drew. Congrats, Drew. You won the lottery. He doesn't have to make another tack on his life. He's won at the game. Drew, you and Jackie, have yourself another child, okay? Go for 4 or 5. Don't stop at 3, buddy. We need you to be in peak form this year. Get it out. Just do what you got to do, brother.
Get what out?
Not that. That's not what I mean. I mean, get out the frustration and the pent up anger. Actually, you leave that in, and you destroy the Detroit Lions. You destroy him. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Seeing Jackie Tranquil makes me want to watch the episode, so I think I'll watch that tonight.
No, it was good though, for real. It kind of showed when he first got there. He got to go in the locker room and everything. And I thought the coolest part, the part that I really liked, was when he actually got to step out onto the field at Arrowhead. And it's just him and his wife and whoever was giving him the tour. I can't remember who it was. Kind of showing him around, but he gets out there and he's just kind of looking around. You can just tell he was like loving it. And then he starts faking like he's picking off a ball and he's running down the field like a little kid would.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, okay, look. Has anybody in the chat, by the way, ever done the Arrowhead Stadium tour? Because me and Steve always want to do that, and every time we're in town, it's obviously probably a home game or we wouldn't be there, and they won't let you go in the locker room. So
even when we're there and it's not a home game, we just
we can't ever find a good time to do it, but we want to do that, which would be so cool, by the way. But if I got to go sit on the field, I'm telling you right now, they're not keeping me off the field. I'm gonna run a drag route like Justin Ross. It's gonna be the ugliest, slowest drag route you've ever seen because I'm not a wide receiver, and I'm gonna dive and I'm gonna get a grass stain from Arrowhead, and I'm probably gonna steal a piece of turf, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm gonna grow Arrowhead in my backyard. That's what I'm gonna do. Suck it, groundskeepers. I'm still in part of the 50-yard line. That's the way it is, and that's why they won't let me take the tour. Long story short, I can't wait to do it, by the way. It's going to be awesome.
All right.
Killer. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Mike's still horned up over Drew Tranquil's wife. Can we stop?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get Drew on the show. I tried to get Drew Tranquil on the show. Did you remember that? Do you remember I was like, hey, man, I reached out to Drew when he got here. And he did he took it but he took it with another dude. A much bigger show than we are.
Right.
Sorry. We tried.
It doesn't take much. We have the CEH motto. Sorry, we tried.
We tried.
We tried real hard. Back to football, though, and not Mike's whatever. Des the Jim says, what does a starting D-line look like Thursday without CJ?
Really bad, Des. Really bad. That's
not ideal. Answer. It's not ideal. Let's
you ain't going to have O'Menahue out there, that's for sure.
I think you're looking at probably...
You're looking at Dana and Karlaftis as your defensive ends.
And then inside, you're going to have...
Naughty and Wharton?
Dude, I don't know. It's not good. It's not good.
Naughty and Wharton? Is that what you do?
If Wharton's ready to go. What if Wharton's not ready to go? Then what do you do?
Well, he's practicing. But if he's on a pitch count, maybe they play him. Yeah, maybe they don't start him. So who would you put?
Coburn to the Wolves?
You ain't going to play Naughty and Coburn, right?
Oh, see, what do you do? What do you do here? Do you kick Dana inside and use Felix on the edge?
Right off the rip? We're just going to go do that?
What else can you do?
They took like...
I don't know. But, if anyone can make it work, it's Spags. He'll come up with something. He'll come up with some way to make it work. I have faith.
Yeah, I guess you're right, man. I tell you what they could do. They could maybe put... what's his name? Who's the defensive tackle they took?
I don't know. 70 Schwinn Vintage Bike Channel. I need a nickname for you so I don't have to read that every time. Let's just say 70s. 70s says, I think Spags will scheme some linebacker pass rush packages to make up for CJ's absence. Absolutely. 100%.
Oh, Farley. Does Farley get the start? That would be wild, right? Neil Farley.
Farrell?
Why did I say Farley?
Chris Farley? Will Farrell? Neil Farrell.
Neil Farrell.
I don't know if he'll get the start or not, but I saw somebody ask that in the chat, and I meant to get to it, and I didn't click it earlier, and I forgot because I forget things too fast. But they asked what Farrell was going to bring to the team, and I don't think Farrell's going to do anything groundbreaking early on, but Farrell had some really good tape in college. Like, I liked him coming out of the draft a couple of years back. I thought that the Chiefs wanted him. I thought they were going to draft him. I mocked him to the Chiefs. What are you giggling about?
I can't. Because poor Lewis got caught in a autocorrect situation.
He caught with his pants down, Lewis?
No. Lewis, Karlaftis, Dana, Naughty, and Fennel. I love it. Dude, you called Farrell Fennel, and I love it. That's the best autocorrect I've ever read in my life.
Why? Why was that so funny to you?
Fennel? Like it's like a sausage.
You're a sausage.
That's true. I love it, by the way. I love it. Will Ferrell, by the way. I called him Will Ferrell the other day. Neil Ferrell is just a problem here. See,
His
Lewis
name's a
said, dang
problem.
autocorrect. Lewis, I knew it was autocorrect, brother. I just think it was hilarious. I do the same stuff to Steve. How many times, Steve, did I message you and I'll just write the same word over and over and let it keep autocorrecting it? It just does it.
Yeah, he'll just keep going and keep going. But yeah, no. So Farrell, what I was saying, really good prospect coming out of college. I had the Chiefs actually taking him. I thought they had some interest. He kind of looked like something they'd like. He's a big guy, 6'4". He's freaking huge, very strong. He's definitely a run stuffer, and he can also get after the quarterback a little bit here and there. But mostly he's going to be run stuffing. And you know, even when he was tied up in a block on his college tape, strong guy. Like he'll just reach over and rip down a dude with one arm sometimes. Like, so I think, like I said, nothing groundbreaking early on from him, but I think he's a good pickup for sure.
You're right. You're right. He's awesome.
Stephen James says, Mike, you're a freaking genius. That's
Wow.
it, bro. Snatch some turf, grow it up to seed, and presto. Start your Chiefs Kentucky turf grass business on the side. We could even roast it. Hot turfy. Steve-O.
Steve-O's been smoking it. We're
Hey,
smoking the turf.
We're gonna mix the Chiefs turf with the Kentucky bluegrass, baby.
And make it Kentucky red grass, red kingdom grass.
I mean, bluegrass isn't blue. I hate to break it to you.
I didn't know.
It's very green. It's very green.
It's very green, very thick, isn't it? They use it on golf courses sometimes. Chief Studios, good evening to you, gentlemen. Good evening to you, Chief Studios.
Yeah, good
We're
evening.
glad you're with us on this evening.
Heck yeah.
Did you guys know what Steve's been doing in his spare time? You know what he just did? He's starting to watch Star Wars from the beginning for the first time in his life.
I've never, ever, and y'all think I'm crazy, but I've never watched Star Wars ever, and I never had any interest in it. And I was like, you know what? I really want to watch Star Wars because it is
So
what it
he's
is.
doing it chronologically because we felt that would be easier for him. So
I like to
Phantom
watch
Menace-
things chronologically.
Right.
Like I did the Conjuring series chronologically. I do things like that. I feel like that's a better way to watch movie series.
Right.
But
So
yeah.
he's getting ready to start number 3. So he's ending up his first trilogy with Samuel L. Jackson. That's crazy, man.
Sammy!
Jay Cruz is pumped. He says, "You guys, the season starts on Thursday. Go
Heck
Chiefs."
yeah, Jay. Heck freaking yeah, Jay. Let's go, baby.
Are you
I'm
guys
pumped
like,
for it.
you super pumped about it? Like so pumped that you don't know what to do. Like I feel like I'm about to black out. I'm so excited over it.
You know what I was going to say.
Jeremiah says, Star Wars is life.
Chris Wright says power through the first 3 really starts at 4. Well, what's funny, if I am watching it in chronological order, so I watched Phantom Menace first. I just finished
Clone.
what is it?
Attack of the Clones.
I started to watch Revenge of the Sith earlier. Is that what it's called? Sure. I started to watch that earlier, and I didn't get
I'm
to
just
finish
shaking
it.
my head,
So.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, those, like, honestly, Chris, like if it gets better, I'm fine with that because they were really good. I thought
It
they were
gets
good.
better. It gets better. But you guys that have watched it, tell Steve who your least favorite character is in the entire series. I told him that people that watch Star Wars hate one specific character over and over again, and Steve, he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "They'll tell you." Chief Studio says, "Have y'all seen Spaceballs?"
Yes.
Man, we ain't found shit. That's
Comb
what
in
he
the
says.
desert with their
yeah, he's
comb.
That's great, dude.
Good stuff.
Hey, Jay, first one.
Jar Jar Binks.
Everybody hates Jar Jar Binks. I don't know what it is, but they hate him. It's 'cause
Brian
he just
Parrott
runs
says the
around.
damn Binks.
Everybody, man.
Chris says Jar Jar. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Tommy, everybody. See, that's the way it is, man. People hate him. 4, 5, 6 is best. Jar Jar Binks sucks ass. Dude, everybody hates him. I'm telling you. Steve said he didn't mind him too much.
No. I said well, I don't really care. I feel like he's a non-factor, like so far. Like he's just
but
barely.
Star Wars fans just hated him. Star Wars fans
great.
also didn't like the Ryan Johnson one. They didn't like The Last Jedi. They don't like none of the new stuff.
Star Wars fans strike me as the people that don't like anything except for the original Star Wars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
That's
for
how it
those
works.
people. We'll see. But let's talk about football.
Let's do it.
What if Jar Jar Binks played for the Chiefs? Would you like him then?
Jar Jar Binks might be doing this contract negotiation with. He said Jar Jar. He might be doing it, man.
24 million.
He said 24.6.
What
it's
the
pretty
hell? They gotta do
Daggone.
better. They gotta
Somebody
do
had
better.
a good question. I'm trying to get back up here because somebody had a good one. Oh, here, I like this one. Ray. He says, hey, guys, who gets the first sack of the year for the defense? And then he says Tranquil or Bolton. What if it's neither? Dun, dun.
Hey, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it
going to George.
Georgie.
Everybody, shout out George. Shout out Big GK.
Hey, Brian Parrott, go ahead and put it in the chat. I know
Brian,
you
this
want
is your time to shine,
I know you
baby.
want to shine. You want to get in there and talk about how he's a sexy beast. Just do it already, because he's
Dude,
gonna
it's
get
your
the first
time
sack.
to shine. People are still blowing up Jar Jar Binks. Poor guy. Why did I ask? Chiefs fan says CEH is Jar Jar. Yeah, he is. Everybody hates him.
He is. Hey,
Like, that's it.
Casey says Jar Jar 2024.
Man, this is great. Oh, Brenda says Felix. That's cool, Brenda.
It's a good pick. It's a good
If Felix
pick.
gets it, though, that's pretty sick.
Hey, Mike, guess what? Jack Richards with a 20 bomb.
Jack
What's up, Jack?
Richards. Jack with a
Appreciate the
20
support,
bomb.
my man. We appreciate that. He says, go Chiefs, rock ACU. I saw this trade proposal from a sports writer column. 49ers get Chris Jones, Mike Dana, 24 first-round pick, and a 24 second-round pick. 25 second-round pick. What is going on here? I'm lost.
Okay, so he's run out of characters, so we're trying to decipher where this ends. So they'll get Chris Jones and Mike Dana.
And we get all the draft picks?
A 2024 first round pick, a 24 second, a 2025 second, and a 2025 third.
Hey, correct. Slapnut of the week, because that's a terrible. I would never do that.
So you wouldn't give up Chris Jones and Dana for a first, second, and then a second, third. That's
No.
what that comes out to. Yeah,
No.
I don't think I like that.
I wouldn't
either.
give Chris Jones away for 2 first-round picks. We've talked about this.
Steve's not doing it. I don't
But
think
yeah.
I'd do it either.
Hey, Jack, appreciate the support, my man. Legendaries. And
Nice
Ketchup
question, Jack.
And Nukes in the chat for Jack. But yeah, appreciate the question. I just can't, man. I think they got to get something done with Chris Jones. I don't like the way the defense looks without Chris Jones. I don't think that we put ourselves in the best position to repeat without Chris Jones. I think you just got to get it done. Just get it done.
I agree.
Because we've talked about this before, Mike. What if you even got all those picks? What's the chances of you landing someone nearly as effective as Chris Jones? Not good.
I mean, well, don't help us this year. That's for sure. And we're not
Right.
built to have the team without Chris Jones this year. That's why Chris got a little bit of leverage because we're just not built for it this year. Like, we're going to struggle without Chris Jones. A lot of people are like, what if he holds out and we do well and we go undefeated? I think that's a pretty long shot. We're going to find out quick because the Lions got a good defense. If we don't get some pressure on Jared Goff, he's going to eat us alive out there.
Yeah, I mean, Jared Goff's not bad. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like Jared Goff. They think he's mid, sucky, whatever. But Jared Goff can ball. We've seen it. We all saw it in that Mexico game a few years back. I mean,
Yeah.
what a shootout. What a freaking shootout. There's some questionable, crappy calls in that game. I get it. But they still put up 56 points or something crazy. I mean,
Right.
he's not terrible. But I think you just got to get it done. You know, like Jack says, please get it done. We need CJ. It's true. Crowell Keller, CJ's untradeable. I think that's where we're at with it. And also, on the same page, Chiefs fan thinks he signs and gets it done. I agree, man. I think if there's any truth to that story that Florio put out, that there's going to be a deal done soon.
Right. I agree. I think it happens sooner than later. I think it's going to be a good time. Let's see. Could Veach wasted all this time to free up cap space with CJ money to pay practice squad? That's funny. People's been saying that, right?
I feel like Veach put himself in a harder spot by not getting the Chris Jones extension done earlier. Like he wasn't able to go after certain free agents. He wasn't able to do a lot of things because it's been pending on this. And that's pretty much, we've been in a standstill
Right.
for months now because there really is nothing else he can do.
I agree.
He had to get out and mow some grass, mow some yards to get some money or something.
Right. Ray says, does Jalen Watson get the first pick 6 of the season for the did he have the first pick 6 last year?
I think so, against the Chargers.
Chargers,
maybe?
that was game 2.
Let's see. First pick 6 this year. That's a good one.
That's a good
I'm
question.
gonna go with
First pick 6.
Let's do.
Go Drew Tranquil.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna go with a safety. I'm gonna go with a safety. I'm gonna go Mike Edwards.
That's a good one. I mean, he was a
Ball
ball
hawk
hawk.
Mike Edwards for the pick 6.
You're getting out of the box. I'm going Drew Tranquil just because
I'm not out of the box. I'm right in the box, baby, because it's gonna be who it is.
Just a reason to talk about Drew Tranquil again, man.
Jeff says, who replaces Frank Clark's attitude and leadership? Nobody. Like, that's what sucks about it. I mean, we didn't sign a veteran pass rusher like we had been. We don't have it. I think Chris Jones is the only guy with that attitude and that leadership, and they're not making him happy. So right now, you just don't have it, Jeff. I guess the answer is just no one.
True. Chiefs fanatic 2 bomb.
Heck yeah, baby.
Why did the
Appreciate
Chiefs take 6 linebackers? What's the plan,
plan?
Stan?
Man, I don't know. There's just there's a bunch of different packages that we've seen some weird packages from Spags,
Right.
with the linebackers. We actually seen.
I think they're trying to make up for Chris Jones.
Yeah, pretty much. We've seen some different stuff. I can't remember all the names of the defensive packages that they've thrown out there so far, but there's some where there's been guys coming off the edge, linebackers coming off the edge, like Willie Gay and Leo Chanel, and I like that. I like that look. There's I don't know. I think Spags is going to be a little more creative than he has.
Right.
Spags has always been creative. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's what makes Spags. Is like he's unpredictable. And one thing, the only predictable thing about Spags, if it's third down and long, he's coming after your ass. Be it good or bad, like they might burn you and throw a 26-yard completion to Jamar Chase.
Right.
But he's going to come after you when it's third. So
right. I mean, yeah.
I don't know, man.
You.
What do you think? I mean,
well, like you said, Spag's been doing some different stuff. He's been running some stack defenses and things, but I'll tell you, I don't think we took 6 purely because they plan on just using the crap out of them. I really do think Jack Cochran probably earned himself on the team as a 5th. And again, we've seen the Chiefs and Andy Reid's took 6 linebackers 4 different times. So I think they just they thought maybe Cam Jones wasn't going to clear waivers. They just wanted to give him a shot. So I think they just took 6. It might not have nothing to do with what their plan is, to be honest.
Right. Hey, but appreciate the 2 and the question. Thanks, Chiefs fanatic.
Shout out Chiefs fanatic.
King Mo says, who y'all putting on ASB?
Amon-Ra.
I'll tell you who.
He's a slot guy.
I think you put Trent McDuffie on him and he's done for.
Right. Some people said, who was it? It may have been Locked On I was watching. And it was not Ryan. Who's the other guy? Chris. He was like, does McDuffie play? He quit. He said, does McDuffie play the slot? And I was like, yeah, McDuffie covers the slot. McDuffie's a top 10 slot corner in this league. If
McDuffie's a beast, and he's very good in the slot, and that's why I think you put him on the ASB. I think that's what you do.
I like that.
No
I don't
doubt.
want to put Snead there. That
either.
might
I
be their
think
best wide receiver, but I don't want Snead in the slot.
Snead lets up too many catches.
Well, I don't want to put him in the slot because Amon-Ra St. Brown's pretty shifty, and I don't want to test the knee that early.
Now, good question, King Mo, but I'm going to go with the Warden, McDuffie.
Warden. Yeah, I like it.
Ray says Darius Rush with question marks. Do you think he even plays early on? I feel like I'm just getting in here right now. Do you think? I doubt he even gets out there this game very much at all.
I think the Chiefs put in a claim for Darius Rush. I think that was a Dave Tobe move more than anything, the more I think about it.
But there's upside there.
Right, but I think that he I think he's kind of the Jalen. I think he's kind of the Najee Johnson thing, like replacement, in my opinion. I think he's going to be a really good gunner, and I think that's what they'll use him for. I don't know if he'll actually go out and play a lot of meaningful snaps unless somebody gets injured with the defense, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know everything. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing over here. I don't know. Dude, I like Jack Richards. He's this dude, I'll mow some grass to get CJ. That's what
You have
I
to
say,
do it.
man.
You got to do what you got to do, man.
Julia says Chamari's going to have the first pick 6, and Greg says Brian Cook. So people are thinking safety. Brenda says McDuff. You know, I like the Warden getting some picks, but at the same time, they don't throw to the Warden a lot.
Brenda might be talking about who's covering Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, that's true too. Okay. Either way, well, if he's covering Amon-Ra, they're going to throw to him, so maybe he's got a chance. I don't think they'll stay away from him.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Jeff, I fully agree with this. I think Clark's attitude that he brought to the game and the leadership he brought in his last season with the Chiefs, I think it was like, even though he wasn't like the most productive during the season, I still think that's a void that we don't have right now that wasn't filled. So
Right.
I definitely agree with that. Gonna miss Frankie, but he's a
Cole.
donkey now.
Cole Kaler says fourth quarter just started and Texas Tech is tied with Wyoming at 17. Fun fact here. Wyoming, by the way, the last time they opened their season up against a Big 12 opponent, I think they beat them in Laramie. I'm almost positive. Did you know Wyoming's stadium is one of the, if not the highest elevated college stadium in all football in college? So it's tough to go play at Wyoming. That's why Josh Allen is he's got those big lungs, I guess. Hey, do you think Josh Allen's going to lose his job to the
Shane
one and only
Buechele?
Shane Buechele?
No.
Boy, I pissed off a lot of Bills fans, man, because I said that he's going to they finally got a real quarterback and he's going to take Josh Allen's job, and oh my God, they raged. I was like, it's going to take a chief to let the Bills finally win a playoff game.
I have a question for you.
What's
Do you think Kyler Murray plays in the NFL for much longer?
I don't like Kyler Murray. There's something about that guy rubs me the wrong way. I don't think he likes football.
I think
The way
he's a-
Johnny Manziel was talking about how he didn't like football, I think Kyler Murray's that. Like, if you told me Kyler Murray said, I quit and I'm just going to be a professional Call of Duty streamer, I'd believe it.
here's a question. That was a good person to throw out was Johnny Manziel. Do you think that he's even better than Johnny Manziel was? Like if Johnny Manziel wanted to play football and put it up there, I think Johnny Manziel's a better football player
So look,
than Kyler Murray.
If
he really was invested and wanted to play, I think he's a better quarterback than Kyler Murray.
Johnny
doubt.
didn't self-sabotage himself
He did.
and he didn't go to Cleveland, because I'm telling you, Cleveland is a dank city that's going to take your spirit and ruin your soul.
Yes, it's gonna make you
So-
suicidal.
Yeah, like Cleveland's grungy and it sucks. I'm going to be dead on
It's
it.
ugly. It's dirty. It's not
LeBron
cool.
James don't even want to be there. He'd rather go to
Right.
LA and pay like 89% taxes. Dude, I'm telling you, if Manziel would have maybe took a year off football and just got his mind right and come back and played for a
think he
coach
could have
like
been pretty
Andy
decent.
Reid
He could have been
in
decent.
like our style of offense, he reminds me of like Shane Buechele a little bit, right? Like the little gunslinger runs around.
but better,
But better.
much better. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm crazy to think this, but I think if he would have been drafted to like a really stable situation with somebody there, because the Browns didn't have it. He was supposed to come into the Browns and change the franchise. If he could have come in and sit like Mahomes did behind an Alex Smith under an Andy Reid and would have loved the game and been taught it the right way, I think he could have succeeded. And I think that's where everybody gets off a little bit, right? Like even Trey
Right.
Lance. Look what
Yeah.
they've done to him. They ruined him.
Cole Keller says Cleveland is a city where quarterbacks' careers go to die. It's not.
We know it
it's-
firsthand.
Hey, Brian Parrott, I didn't even mean to click this, but that's hilarious. Calm down, man.
Yeah, we kind of like ads. I mean,
Hopefully
they pay
it's
the bills a little.
Hopefully it's a good ad for you. They need
Right.
hey, the next ad that comes up for Brian Parrott's going to be, do you think George Karlaftis is a sexy beast? Like, and it's going to go on into it.
I want to get an ad and just put that on.
Oh,
it
I want
and
to go
see
back
if
to
you
this
guys
though,
get it.
real quick. Did any of you guys see where the Browns fan put up the video where he was at practice and he was literally just pissed, and he was filming Deshaun Watson. He was like, Please, Deshaun, this is like my 14th time in a row recording this. Can you please complete a freaking pass? And then he throws another piece of crap, and he's like, damn it. And he just shuts off his camera.
That's funny. Dude, we watched it firsthand. I mean, we're Kentucky guys. We grew up watching Tim Couch, and that's where he went. But to be honest, Tim Couch led them to the playoffs.
Tim Couch could have been really good.
I thought Tim Couch done a heck of a job.
I think they
Cleveland.
killed him, though. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Tim Couch was good, man. And I'm not just saying that because we're Kentucky homers.
Yeah. Sean
with a
5-bomb.
99.
I wonder if you guys could bring Shaggy Shane on sometimes. Thanks for the entertainment. Keep up the good content. We know Shaggy Shane. I'm friends with him on Facebook. We talk a little bit. He sent me a...
Let's get him on here sometime. That'd be fun.
We sent him a Mahomes... Or we didn't do it, but his daughter bought him like a Mahomes mug or something. He was showing me one time. He said before Mahomes ever played a snap, his daughter bought him that mug or something like that. He was showing me. Yeah, man. We could possibly do that. We know a few of the guys over at Starcade Media, so that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We might
Appreciate
reach
the
out.
support, Sean. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Is
Cindy
his
says
last name Williams, by the way?
Yeah.
Are we related?
No.
What if we were, though?
Cindy
What
says
if we
the
were?
poop ad is a little too much. You got a poop ad,
There's
Cindy?
a poop ad? Who put a poop ad on Facebook?
I don't know. Hey, throw some
YouTube.
throw
Put
some
poop in the chat for the
legendaries
poop
and
ad.
throw some legendaries and ketchups in the chat for Sean.
Dang right, Sean. Glad you're here. I hadn't seen your name before. So are you a new viewer? If you are, we appreciate you being here. Hope you hit that sub button. We just like to talk Chiefs, man.
Jeff's comment's cracking me up. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but I'm just laughing at it.
Where you at?
You'll see. You'll know when you see it. Hey, hey, here's another Kentucky quarterback. Sad story, to be honest. But Jared Lorenzen was an absolute monster. And a cool story. Me and Mike went to the Kentucky High School Championship.
Right.
And it was, who did he play for? Was it Trinity?
Fort Thomas Highlands.
Fort
is where he
Thomas
played.
Highlands. And they were playing Trinity or St. X. I can't remember. Or
Yeah,
Mayo.
one of the two. It was a Lexington versus the Louisville school.
But we watched Jared Lorenzen in high school. Absolute monster. Kid had an arm for days. He was good. I think he was good.
Jared Lorenzen played high school football the years I played high school football. Now, luckily, we didn't have to play against Jared Lorenzen. He'd have killed us. I didn't want to try to tackle that big monster.
Hey, props to Jared Lorenzen and rest in peace, Jared.
Rest in peace, Lorenzen, man. He was a good dude, too.
Sad
He was
story.
a
He
good
just couldn't get his health under control, man.
He couldn't.
Had a lot
And
of,
he tried.
Had a lot of problems. He did.
He
Had a lot
tried,
of
man. And
problems.
people made fun of him. But I think it's kind of cool that he was such a big guy and he could play the position, man.
He could move like crazy.
It wasn't nothing to make fun of. I mean, I know it's different, but dude, the dude had an arm and he could play. Like, he was cool. Like, he played with the Giants, right?
He was still right before he passed, man. He was still killing it in a freaking arena league.
Yeah, dude. Like, he looked pretty
And he was
bad.
a monster.
Like,
Yeah,
he was
dude.
looking pretty
He
out
just,
of shape.
he just couldn't get it in check, man.
What was it? Like the
sucks.
river snakes or something? It was
I
something
don't know.
crazy. Jared Lorenzen, though, that's cool. Didn't you know a guy that went to high school or went to college and was going to play for Kentucky or high school, and then like Jared Lorenzen come along and stole his?
No.
It was
You
Andre
got it mixed
Woodson.
up. You got it mixed up. So North Hardin High School. One of my friends was supposed to be starting his senior year as quarterback. He'd been the quarterback the year before. And he actually had a couple colleges looking at him and everything. So he was really excited about his senior year starting as quarterback. And he got beat out by a freshman. They brought in a guy, and he was like, this guy could throw the football a mile, but he sucked at everything else, and they let him start before me. And he was so pissed off. It was Andre Woodson, who eventually played for the New York Giants. But
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's still bitter about it.
Andre Woodson, man, went to UK.
Yep. Yeah, Chris Wright, the hefty lefty was a legend for sure, man. Jared Lorenzen, man. That was fun dude to watch. Even
It was
in
at
high
least
school,
fun, right?
even back in high school, man, it was just the things he was doing was nuts. Like
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It was fun to see, man. Jeremiah says I'm never gonna forget the CEH to Jar Jar Binks comparison. Well, dude, everybody just hates
Whoever
Jar Jar.
did that, that's great.
I tell you, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm with Gary. 242. We're up to 247 right now. I mean, that's not as high, but we're at 244. It just keeps moving and jumping. We appreciate you being here. Hey, we're only 14 likes away. At 200 likes, we're going to give away another poster. So if you haven't hit the like button, hit that. We'll let Nightbot pick another poster winner. And, yeah, We got about 15 minutes, 20 minutes to stay on here. So hopefully we get up there and we get another poster before we get out of here. That would be pretty sick.
Let's do it.
I'd like to give away stuff, Steve.
It's always fun.
We're like Oprah. We're like the Oprah of Chiefs content.
Right. I just ended the poll. It looks like people are cool with signed memorabilia or a jersey. That's kind of where they're at. So
kind of like just a jersey. That's kind of cool. We're not just giving away a jersey. What did Cole give away for his live the other day? Did he just give away a jersey?
I think he always does a jersey. Whoever wins just gets to pick which jersey, and he orders it for him.
Gotcha.
Something
Maybe we
like
could
that.
do something like that. That's kind of cool. I'll let you pick a jersey.
Whatever
I
it
don't
is.
care.
Whatever it is.
Hey, what about a Justin Ross jersey? Everybody's a little rocked up for Justin Ross, baby. Let's all buy a Justin Ross jersey. All 250 people in here right now, you get a free Justin Ross jersey. Just kidding. Can't afford it. We're poor. Can't afford it. We appreciate it though. 198 likes. We need 2 people to click a like button. We got 251 in here. 2 people clicks like, and we're giving away another poster. And I'm going to go tell Nightbot to get it going right now because as soon as it hits it, he's going to pick it. Come on, Nightbot. Get it together, buddy. Did Nightbot pass out, by the way? I haven't seen him in a while.
I think Nightbot went to sleep for the night, man. He's got to work tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Just good for Nightbot for getting out there and just go ahead and everybody put in hashtag
Doing the
poster
Lord's
again. Throw in hashtag poster again so Nightbot can get you back in the system because Nightbot's being kind of a chooch right now and he's acting like he don't remember all the first people that hit hashtag poster.
I'll tell you what, Kevin Cape. Well, I did some thinking on this. What if?
What's happening?
Here's what I'm thinking.
What's he thinking?
I want to put it up for bid somewhere. I'm going to put it up where people can bid on the hat, and then the money goes to a charity.
That's a good idea.
That would be fun.
Can I be the charity?
But I still have to part ways with the hat, so I have to think about it. But I was thinking about doing something like that. Might be
For
fun.
charity, you won't even give away the hat. This guy loves that hat, for real. Where did you buy that hat? Was it like an in-store exclusive? Is that the one?
In-store exclusive at Lids. And I found it at...
is it fitted or is it a snap?
Fitted. I found it at Legends and KCK. When we
So
were
think
out
about
that
it.
way.
Even if you won the hat, though, it might not be your size. What are you going to do? If it's too little, my head's ginormous.
It's slightly too big for me. It's slightly
What
too
size
big
is it?
for me. I don't remember.
7 5/8, something like that.
I don't know.
probably?
It's like I said, slightly too big for me, but it was like exclusive and it's the only one they had.
Right.
So-
I remember I was going to buy one too, and they didn't have but one in stock.
They also made a black on black one or something like that, and it was really cool. And I wanted that too, but I went with the gray and white.
I hear you.
No one ever has your size because your head's too big.
Dude, my head's ginormous. I got so much chief knowledge in this bad boy. It's
I
oozing.
just got a lot of knowledge.
It's oozing out.
Hey, Casey Van Dan's been a member for 2 months, baby. He said Saturday Night Live chat for that ass.
That's what I love. I just love it. There he is. I just
Heck
love
yeah.
it.
Appreciate you, Casey Van Dan.
Okay, we've hit 200. We're at 206 right now. So, Nightbot, everybody hashtag poster really quick. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to hashtag poster just in case you don't have it before I tell Nightbot to get it together.
Jeremiah, you trying to get your hands on my Reebok one? I did some research on that hat. I could not find it, but it could be late 90s. It also could be between 2000 and 2008. Because even all the way up to Matt Castle days, Reebok was still doing the Chiefs stuff.
Right.
Even their uniforms. So it's I don't know exactly when that hat came out, but
Man, I used to have a sweet Chiefs hat that was, Steve probably remember it. It was a sweet, like, it was white. It was all white, and it had a red, like, thing in the Chiefs logo. And I got Brandon Flowers to sign it in Tennessee when we went
it was
to the
all
game.
white on white hat. It was amazing.
It
I
was
love that hat.
sick.
Yeah.
Brandon Flowers signed the bill. It proceeded to piss pour rain for 3 hours and faded the signature right off of it before I even got out of the stadium. My luck,
Hey,
dude.
They cut him. They cut him not long.
Yeah,
after
when
that.
they cut him, I said, you know what? Dodge that one. I don't have that right now. You know what else I had? I had an official pylon from the end zone signed by none other Then corner, Marcus Peters.
Oh yeah, you did have that.
That was sick, by the way. I ended up selling that boy for that bad boy for like $200 to a Ravens fan.
I liked
take it.
I liked Marcus Peters.
I did like Marcus Peters. I
He,
mean,
he couldn't grow up. He needed to grow up.
yeah, he needed to grow up a
but
little.
he was a good player. I like the way he played ball.
Okay,
Let's do this. Nightbot, give it away.
give it away, give it away, give it away now. Here we go, Nightbot. Let's go. We need to be playing a little bit of a.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. And here we go, baby. Who's Nightbot giving it to? Oh, Gorilla Biz. Gorilla was in here just earlier.
It's Gorilla Biz, Mike. Get it right.
Gorilla. Okay, that makes more sense.
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
It's just gorilla.
Well, it's not spelled like gorilla, so how
No,
am I
but they
supposed
did
to-
it like real.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Gorilla Biz.
Hey. Email your shipping address to allchiefedup@gmail.com so we can ship you out your signed poster.
Do that.
Gorilla
Love it.
Biz.
Love it.
Gorilla Biz, are you a Gorillaz fan?
Like the Gorillas, the band. Didn't you date a girl that was in the Gorillas?
There's no girl in the Gorillas.
But she looked like the lead singer, the cartoon, Pam.
Oh, that's dirty, bro.
I told her that. I'm not
That's
hiding
dirty.
it from her. I was like, Pam, you kind of look like the Gorillas lead singer.
That's dirty.
Sorry, lady. Lewis says, where did you find that Mario Brothers poster? Yeah, that's a pretty sick Mario 3 poster right there.
Hey.
Wasn't that in our hometown, like a little shop or something?
Yeah, it was in E-Town, in Elizabethtown. Dude, they have
Cool,
all
actually.
kinds of posters. It's like this weird little, like, it's not the big chain. What's the big chain? GameStop.
Yep, like
It's not
GameStop?
GameStop, but it's like a cell phone kind of GameStop place, and they have all these crazy posters. Actually,
Is that Star Wars?
yeah, I got that Star Wars one because I was going to give it to you, but then I bought you another one because I thought you liked it better, so I got you a different one, and I kept this one.
You got me the one that's got all the people on it, right? That one?
Let me see if I can. I don't think.
No,
you can
wait.
see it.
You give me another poster. But it had nothing to do with Star Wars.
I can't do this. I'm trying.
We see it. It's like a Japanese poster.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. So I kept it
That's
anyway.
awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Can you just give that to me for Christmas this year?
Yeah, we'll see. I kind of like it. And now that I actually like Star Wars, I don't know. I might.
Steve, you know what all that Chinese writing says on it? Jar Jar Binks is cool. That's what it says.
There is no Jar Jar Binks.
No, that's just what they wrote, just to make you.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I thought it said live, laugh, love.
Gorilla Biz. See, I told you he was on here, and he's a member. So cool. Gorilla Biz. That's your poster, bro. Email allchiefedup@gmail.com. Let us know your name, your address, where to send that bad boy to.
Co Keller says hot take. Coburn gets at very least half a sack on Thursday.
Dude, Keandre Coburn can move to be a big guy. Like, he's pretty agile.
Yeah, but that Mario poster though, it's pretty awesome. It's Mario 3, and I'm a Mario.
Back to Mario, huh?
I love Mario.
Just having a
I
Mario
just wanted to
time.
throw that
man.
out there. I saw where Lewis had asked about it, and I didn't know if I finished what I was saying. But yeah, we got sidetracked on Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. It is.
I love. Hey, the new
realize that
Mario movie, Mike. Did you watch? You said you watched the movie.
I watched it.
It's awesome. Was it good?
It was good. I didn't like love it. Like, I wasn't like
I
I would
did.
want to watch it 10 times or anything.
I've watched
but
it at least 3 times already.
What made you love it so much though? Like, to me, it just,
Nostalgia.
yeah.
There's just a lot.
Do you remember the original Mario that come out when we were kids that had John
John
Leguizamo in
Leguizamo?
there as Luigi, right?
Dude, I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about, and I've not watched it in so long I couldn't tell you. I have to go back and watch it.
Right. So yeah, been there, done that. I'm with hit this guy. Crispy says Thursday night, let's go Chiefs.
Heck yeah, baby.
Me and Steve's trying to get together and have a block party and put up what is it we're trying to do?
We're gonna project onto my
a movie
house.
projector on the side of the house and just party. And if there's any Lions fans, sorry about your luck.
Like there's a good spot in the back of my house where there's no windows, and
That
it's
would be pretty sick.
2-story, so it's big, like a big area. And I've got a fire pit, and we got the hammock, and we got. It's just going to be fun, and we're going to grill out, and we're going to have a fire, and
Yeah.
the torches going, and we're gonna party, bro.
Yeah, we are. Brian Gale says, Veach, I'm your father. Give CJ 28.5 million.
Hey, man, just even offer him something decent. Be a decent human being, Brett Veach, and offer him at least 26.
Yeah, I think he might be. Brian
Grow
Barrett
up,
says,
Brett. Grow up.
I have a giant Kiss laminated poster that has to go. Yes, the one with the boots and purple lightning and hail.
That's cool, though.
What?
I have a
wanna
Kiss.
see
I have a
this.
Kiss tour shirt.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
K Calhoun with a great idea. We should be known as the Smash Bros, as well as the Williams Bros, and
Hey.
the Do Bros.
And I also, what was their names on Mighty Ducks? The Bash Brothers.
The Bash Brothers. Me and Steve were talking about the Mighty Ducks today. It doesn't get enough
Love
credit.
it. Love it. Such a good
Excellent.
series. Those 3 movies, that trilogy, that's one of the best trilogies ever made.
Oh, yeah. I'm down for it.
Little Gordon Bombay action.
A little Gordon Bombay.
Charlie. What was Charlie's last name?
Charlie.
remember?
Yeah, hold up. Charlie.
Why am I not?
Daggone
It's
Is
not
it
clicking.
An F or a P?
It's not clicking. It's Charlie. Charlie.
Fulton. Charlie.
It wasn't Fulton. Fulton was a dork.
Charlie Murphy?
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Conway.
Conway.
The double C, man. They do that in every movie. You've always
Hey.
got to have a
Charlie Conway with the triple deke, baby.
with a triple D.
They won.
Charlie
They won the
Conway, baby.
championship.
Was Charlie Conway Joshua
Pacey?
Jackson?
Pacey.
Pacey
Yeah.
Hoskins, right?
Yep.
Pacey in the house. I love it, dude. It's a good name. It's a strong name.
I don't know about the Haulers. We're not in the Haulers, so
We're close, but no.
no. There's not. There. I mean, obviously, there's more Chiefs fans now than there used to be.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to see it more
but
and more
it's
on
not,
cars.
It's not often. You
Yeah.
still don't see it. No.
I'm seeing it more on like license plates and things. I
think
try to
a
get
lot
a
of kids.
custom license
A lot of
plate.
kids are big on Mahomes now. So
Right.
like younger kids, they
Steve,
like.
did I tell you? I tried to get a custom license plate that just said Mahomes on it, and they wouldn't
Couldn't
give
get
it
it?
to me. Somebody
Why?
already had it
That's bull.
in
crap.
Kentucky. Weird, right?
Yeah. What about Kelsey, 87? That'd be perfect.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but I was kind of wanting Mahomes, man.
I'm gonna.
Santa in the house. He
What's
said, "What
up, man?
He says I'm a long-time pre-recorded listener, first-time live poster. Heck yeah.
Heck
So,
yeah, baby.
I never watch you guys live, but heard discussion earlier, so decided to chime in. Santa, appreciate you, brother.
Hey, we're glad you stopped in, brother. We need something cool. We need like a cool saying, like every time there's a first time, like a long time listener, first time commenter. It needs to be
Right.
like "hooah" or like something crazy, you know.
I don't like that. We can't
I
do
just made that up. We got to be something. We got to
He
be
said
something.
ho ho ho, baby.
Ho, freaking ho ho.
I do like it. Thanks for chiming in. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
heck yeah.
awesome.
Thanks for listening, brother.
For sure. Let's see. Ray says, hey,
Ray,
fellas.
Ray. What kind of question is this? Butker's going to miss some stuff.
Oh yeah, he'll probably
Let's
miss
get
something on
some
Thursday.
extra points, man. You never know. But when we need him, he'll do it. He'll get it done.
Santa says, yeah, not that one. Yeah, we don't know. Gorilla Biz, all chiefed up at gmail.com. Just send it over there, my boy.
Mike, you make a random noise. What random noise?
I'll just make it say like, yow.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what it's doing.
Yeah.
Yow.
Let's be all people. Let's do that.
K. Calhoun says, how about your senator minority leader having momentary lapse? I'm going to tell you something. Mitch
He's not
McConnell
healthy.
is in bad shape. I don't give him too much longer to live. That's not a threat. I'm just saying, like, he's old. Like, him, could you imagine? I actually seen on TV, the guy in the White House says, me and Mitch are good friends. I'm going to have to call him. Could you imagine the conversation these two clowns are going to have? Like we're not. There's not even gonna
They
be a
gotta-
word spoken.
We got to
bro.
put a cap on this stuff, bro.
There's not even gonna be a word spoken. But you know what?
Like, you're too old. You can't do this no more. Stop. Like,
Dude.
why is that not a thing?
Yeah, let's not talk politics. But I'm gonna tell you, they need term limits. That's all there is to it.
Hey.
I mean, come on, guys.
We're gonna have to
I
put
feel
term
bad
limits on
about
our
it.
defensive tackles too, because Chris Jones is just getting too damn old, brother.
We do. Chris Jones is
he's-
old, bro.
He might be, you know, he's gonna need full on
It is what
care,
it is.
24/7 around the clock care soon. He's so old.
Let's find that. Let me go see who the referee crew is for Thursday.
God, please don't tell me it's Carl Cheffers already. Cheffers needs to be. Why don't they just go ahead and make him retire? I think he's hit his term limit.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if they've got it set yet. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it. Maybe they won't announce it till Monday. I don't know how that works.
No
They usually
telling.
announce it the week before.
You know who should? You know who they should have let officiate the game?
Who?
They call me El Travidor.
Yeah, baby.
El Travidor. You remember when El Travidor threw the flag on the official? That was one of the
That's what I was
greatest
saying.
moments in football.
Hey, I have one more thing for you guys as well too, and this will go good for Thursday night in the opening game. So, just want to give everybody that little vote of confidence.
What do I always lose at?
You don't ever lose.
That's all I needed to hear. That was right. I don't lose. I like it though. That was a nice one.
Thanks.
You heard it. You heard the man.
Brittany cracks me up, by the way. She's kind of like CEH too. She takes a lot of unwarranted heat.
She's Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Brittany's Jar Jar, Clyde, or Jar Jar Edwards Alaire. That's Brittany's new nickname, Jar Jar Edwards Alaire. She takes a lot of heat, man. I don't know.
Yep, yeah.
I like her. I think she's cool.
If you have any last minute questions, throw them in the chat for us. We're going to head off of here in just a little bit. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us on our Saturday night tailgate. Dude, can't believe that this week starts the beginning of the NFL season, brother. Like, finally. Such a good time of the year. Super happy about it. But yeah, get those questions in. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Helps us out. We appreciate you. And it's been awesome hanging out with you guys, man. Very, very good time. Throw out some special shout outs real quick to the people that donated. Jack Richards, Chiefs Fanatic, Sean, KC Fan, Dan's been a member for 2 months. Got Jason Sajulan. I think
That's right.
Yeah.
Sajulan.
Jay Cruz, Stephen James, Matt, Keller been a member for 3 months now. Chiefer, a member for 4 months now. Javier. We got Gil, Eric Olson, Chief KT, Matt, Blake the Snake. All you guys are freaking awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Blake.
I tell you
the
what,
Snake.
all the support is much appreciated because we're going to turn this thing full time eventually, right, Mike? We can put out way more content. We can put way more work into it.
I think
We want to upgrade a lot of things. What?
Here's my prediction, Steve. We're going to get to 20K subs this year because these beautiful ACU crew members, they're going to shout. They're going to go to their people that they know. Like, you guys live in Kansas City or you live near, or even if you don't, I know you got to have other people that like the Chiefs. So you're going to go and you're going to be like, hey, there's these two dudes. They're kind of dumb, but we watch them anyway because they're funny. Just go over here and subscribe. They're trying to hit 20K. And we're going to get it, Steve. We're going to hit 20K. And by the end of this season, we're going to be full-time by next year.
Think so?
I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it in the universe. Next year, we'll be full-time. Why not? Let's shoot big.
Why not? I mean, we're basically full time now. We're just not, but we're not. I feel like we could do some damage, baby. We can do a lot of stuff. No,
Right.
but a lot of ideas. I have a lot of ideas of how we want to, set things up, do things a little bit. I don't know. I have a good. What's the word I'm looking for? Vision.
Ideas?
Vision.
Oh, a vision. He's got a vision.
I have a good vision. But yeah, Steve-O with the freaking 10 bomb. Hey, we love you too, Steve-O. Thanks for the
Man, we
support,
love
brother.
Steve-O here. Steve-O sent us Eagles tears. I mean, he's a cool dude.
Hey, Steve-O's always got something funny to say too. I have to say about
He
check
sent
it.
us the Eagles tears. I drank mine. Wasn't the smartest thing ever.
Yeah. I'm not going to
Steve-O
drink
says
it.
70K. Dude, if
Woo!
the algorithm would pick us up and push us, I think we could do it. But the algorithm just don't want. There's not a lot of. The algorithm acts like there's no Chiefs fans out there on YouTube, and I'm like, Cole's got 150,000. Why don't you just throw us to some of them? And and YouTube says, nay, we can't find any Chiefs fans for you. Here's 2 or 3 new ones every day, and I'm like, thanks. So yeah, we fight them. I think it's because I fight YouTube a lot. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and be nice.
You take
to
them
YouTube.
out. You take them outside.
Should I just be nice to YouTube? YouTube, look, I'm sorry, I apologize. You're the man. Start throwing us out there. That's all I gotta say. Thanks, brother.
Oh, my bad. I like this. First timers. We need like a little audio clip that just comes in and says something like that. Or how about touchdown Kansas City?
You get a little Mitch Holtis.
Little Holtis in the house.
Can we get Mitch Holtis to record saying new member? That would be hilarious. Touchdown,
Hey, we'll do something.
New subscribers. That'd be great. I'm going to call up old Mitch. I don't have his number, but I'll find it.
Yeah.
It is
for
what
sure.
it is. That would be cool, K. Calhoun. If we got to go in the... This is one thing I'll say. They're going to have much better stories because they're insiders to the NFL, so they're going to have much cooler stuff. But if you could get us out doing some random activity, like if you took us bowling and recorded that for like 2 hours, dude, you'd have some footage right there because we're
Could
wild.
you imagine how we would feed off of each other?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're all pretty much the same personalities. Like, so if you got us in the same room, it would be crazy, dude.
Be wild. I don't know if the
Straight
Kelsey
up.
brothers can handle the Williams brothers.
I don't either, man.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna say at the end of the night they're gonna be like, we got to go home
Because
This
you
is
guys see
wild,
like
dude.
you guys see like the G-rated Williams brothers.
Yeah, I don't even know where that's going because we're not like rated R or nothing, but we're wild. I'll give you that.
The diet version. I don't know. You know what I meant.
What the Diet Do Bros?
Is the title true?
Of what? Oh, new report claims Chiefs offer Chris Jones Quinnen Williams money. The
That's the
title's
report.
true. That's what Florio said. It was a report. We don't know if we believe it, but it is what it is.
Jason with another 10 bomb.
Oh, what's up?
Appreciate you, brother. He says try to sign up for membership, but link didn't work. We'll try on my laptop later. Yeah, give it a shot, man. Love to have you as a member. Appreciate the support big time. Thanks so much. But yeah, it should be working, man, if you just hit join. Or try join.allchiefedup.com. See if that works for you.
I'll throw it up in the here.
Yeah,
I'll throw it
try
up
that
for you.
out. Love to have you a part of the ACU crew, my man.
There it is. Follow that link. See if it works for you, Jason. Appreciate you, brother. You're doing the Lord's work by sending the Bash brothers, the Williams brothers, a little bit of support money because we're throwing it all back into the. We're probably going to throw it to Mitch Holtis and see if he'll record this for us.
Hey, that's another Kansas City first down.
First down. Let's go. Let's freaking go. That was for Cole.
Let's freaking go.
Hey, Jeff says we're more entertaining than 99% of all NFL players. Maybe.
I appreciate you, Jeff.
But I will say this. Kelsey is wild.
They're pretty good. They're good.
We had Haley Lewis. By the way, shout out Haley. She's a Big 12 announcer now. That's pretty cool, except for the fact that they're blowing the Big 12
and with
completely
ESPN.
up. Yeah. So she may be single-handedly responsible for the Big 12 just blowing up. So
She might save it.
But she told us that she's obviously interviewed Travis Kelsey before. She said he is wild. Like he's a character. So
She said the biggest character on the team though is Derek Noddy.
Derek Noddy, believe it or not.
Yeah. So Calhoun, who all have you had as guests on your shows thus far? Let's see. We had Mike just mentioned Haley Lewis.
Yeah, we've had Haley Lewis.
Cole from How About Those Chiefs has been on before. We've also had Jason Dunn, ex-chief and Chief Concerns.
Correct.
We had Lance Twidwell from The Spoken.
Correct.
We have had Tommy Rezach, which is the sports broadcaster for Missouri Western.
Yep. Where they do camp.
and he was actually working at camp, so we had him on. Mike had Mackenzie Webb. Is that girl's name?
Yep.
She came on one of the days that I was stuck at work, and they talked about camp a little bit.
Yeah, she's kind of up and coming a little bit.
We had Kalijah Cansey, the defensive tackle for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when he was still getting ready to go into the draft. He was the number 1 defensive tackle in the draft as far as I was concerned.
Right.
We had him
Darian
on.
Kennard.
Darian Kennard has been on the show. He kind of popped in when we had Matt Lane, Chief Kelsey's son. Yep. Matt Lane was on as our guest that night, and Darian Kennard just kind of popped on randomly. Right. But that was a cool mixture of people. It was cool to have Matt on and Kennard showing up. That was cool. I think that's everybody. I might have missed somebody. If I did, sorry. But I think it might be it.
We try to have people. I don't know if you guys go to Twitter a lot and search, but we talked to Mark.
Kylie Manning.
Yeah, we've had Kylie Winfrey. Marriage. We had her when she was Manning.
Yeah. Huh? And Winfrey.
We've had her on twice. We've also had Broshmo. Does a lot of Chief stuff.
Chief
stuff. A lot of draft stuff. Yeah. Draft stuff, not Chief stuff, but draft stuff. But yeah, we've reached out. Like we've been talking to Mark Gunnels. We may have Mark Gunnels on the show soon.
That'd be cool.
It's very possible we might get Charles Goldman, used to be at Chiefs Wire, now at A to Z. He said he'd like to come on the show soon. We're just all kind of working out schedules. It's wild for everybody.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, our schedule's crazy enough, and then you add in everybody else's.
We actually talked to the new Chiefs Wire editor, John Dillon. He said he might want to come on, but he also said he's not a camera guy, so he don't know if he wants to be a camera guy, so he might not come on. But we've talked to a few. We plan on having more people. We plan on having Lance back on here at some point.
And we're going to try to get some more players on, too.
Yeah.
It's always
I'd like
fun
to
have
get Cole back
player
on, too, and talk. Cole's
for sure.
Fun to talk to every once in a while. Like, usually with Cole is whatever. Calcoon says, if you guys saw Kingdom Queens, we know who they are. Lexi and the other girls. We do some what's it called? X discussions or whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Lives? I don't know what they are.
You're talking about, they were Twitter spaces, basically.
Right. With her and D-Mac and things.
Check this out. Calhoun knows Broshmo. He said he loves Broshmo. Yeah, we had him on. We did a Chiefs mock draft, and we let him pick.
He actually took Keandre Coburn, and everybody said he sucked for doing that. But he did take him in the third round.
They were really mad that he took DeJuan Jones.
Right. They didn't like that either. Broshmo's a cool guy, and his dog is a Chiefs fan, by the way.
Absolutely.
His husky.
Gojo?
He's a Chief fan, man. We love Gojo. Hey. We try to have him on during draft time every year.
Patrick Velasquez with the membership. We appreciate you, my man. Welcome to the
Patrick.
ACU crew.
Appreciate you, brother.
Glad to have you, my man. Yep. So good hangout. We appreciate you guys. And we're going to jump off for the night. But we're going to be back. We'll be back Wednesday to do another tailgate.
Oh,
because we're going to tailgate before that. But we're going to have video podcast out before that podcast. If you guys just listen to podcasts, we are on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever it is. So if you just want to listen to us on the go, you can check that out. But we'll have more videos out, shorts, everything like that. We actually put out some shorts today. If you didn't get to catch those, go watch those for us. It just takes you like a couple minutes, and you can watch those.
Yeah, Steve threw out a short that's trying to just piss off all fan bases, by the way.
No, it wasn't that bad now, was it?
You're trying to get the Bengals riled up. You're trying to get the Eagles riled up. Name it. The Bills, you took a shot at Josh Allen. You called him a chooch.
I didn't. Y'all go watch it and see for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments of that short. And we appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for the support, by the way. It's awesome hanging out with you guys. Ray Wednesday. Can I say Ray what time Wednesday? Say it really fast.
Ray what time Wednesday?
Why am I stupid right now?
I don't know.
Either way, it'll be probably
a little earlier on Wednesday, obviously.
Probably be 8 p.m. Eastern time, so 7 p.m. Central, probably.
That's probably what we'll go with.
Maybe a little earlier. We'll see.
And by the way, we won't see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, but you guys get a nice 3-day weekend, right? Labor Day coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys have a good Labor Day.
Yeah. Do us a favor. Hit that like button on the way out. That helps us out. And watch those shorts. Let us know what you think. And, we'll see you next time, Chiefs Kingdom.
We'll see you guys.
There goes a sight from my soul.